Well, hello everybody! Welcome back to some more Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And yeah, last time we essentially started our trek up to Goron City. We started going on in the Elden region, slowly making our way up here. Death Mountain, I guess. I don't know if this is really considered Death Mountain, but we are here. I guess it's not considered Death Mountain, just Elden Canyon. But yeah, we started here. In the last stream, we were at Woodland Stable at the start. We finally unlocked our first Great Fairy, and we made our way up the tower. Talked to Cotlin about the monster parts, the bubble gems, all that good stuff, and we have just made it here at the Bedrock Bistro. We helped this guy out with his marbled rock roast, which seems to be the very weird, I guess, regional phenomena happening here. All the Gorons are almost like hypnotized by these marbled rock roasts. Yeah. And so, one thing we did last stream that I completely forgot is that I pointed out a memory here. And I literally pointed it out with my scope, and I was like, oh yeah, we got that memory before. And then after the stream I realized, wait, no, we didn't get that memory at all. So we gotta go back here to get this memory. We're gonna do that real quick. It's not far from the tower. We can paraglide to that. And then we'll be back on our way to Goron City right here. And essentially start the quests leading up to the second dungeon here. And so that should be exciting. We're getting close to that second dungeon at last. I've got 100 hours in this game, and we're only getting to the second dungeon, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. But before we get any further into this stream, let me just check out the audio. How's everyone doing? And yeah, I'll just check the audio for a sec, and we should be good to go. Hey, we got Filthy in chat. How are you doing? Welcome back. Let me just check the audio. Well, you can tell me too in chat as well. How does the audio sound? Is it good? Is it good? Like, is the voice and the game well balanced? Is the game too loud? I don't know. Let me know. I'm gonna have a quick listen, and then we will be on our way. Give me a sec here. Alright, I mean, I think that's probably good. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're probably good to go, but let me know. As I said, still getting familiar to new capture cards, so if there's ever any issues with audio or video, just let me know, because I want to make sure it's rock solid. Going forward, no pun intended, being right here in the Goron region, where these Gorons eat a bunch of rocks. Anyways, let's go grab that memory. I think we're ready to get started for today. It's always exciting to be close to, getting a new dungeon, all that story stuff. Whether it's on streams or, like, just playing on my own, of course, for probably the last 20 hours, I've been doing some mostly, like, side questy type of stuff, some exploration type of stuff, if you could say. So it feels good to be back to close to the storyline again. Can I get these fishies? Okay, a sizzling trout. I guess that makes sense considering this water's like practically boiling. Alright, Filthy says, no, sound is good, I find it perfectly fine. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, so of course, as I said, as you probably know by now, for the regulars, I'm starting off exactly here. Oh my god. Oh, don't look away for half a sec, apparently. Because those fire Octoroks are gonna get ya. But yeah, as I said, as you might have known for all the streams, I usually try to start exactly where I left off the previous stream, but I actually do still play on my own time, and in between last time where we made it to the Bedrock Bistro, and today I actually went back to explore the south of Hyrule. I went to Eventide Island. That was fun. It's not the same as before, of course. There's a different gimmick this time around, I suppose. Went to Lurelin Village, saved those people, and I unlocked a new memory as well, which was at the south over there. Essentially, we discover how Ganon took the, I guess, the Tear Stone from Queen Sonia. I think I'll leave it at that. I don't want to spoil parts of the game that people are not necessarily expecting when they tune into this part of the stream. But yeah, again, so stupid that I think I pointed out this memory right here last time, and I don't know why. I just thought I had got it already for some reason, but I don't. So we're here, we're gonna get a memory, starting off the stream strong with a bit of story moments. Now, is the tear just gonna be at the center? Is it gonna be typical like that? Yeah, kind of. Not the exact center, but it's right here. Sometimes we really gotta go looking for it, so this one's pretty good. So let's hop into a memory without further ado. What will it be? The story is slowly starting to make sense, but so far, I don't know. We've kind of have it quite out of order, so it's hard to tell where it's going. Well, I guess unsurprisingly it opens on the Purapad.
It is quite an interesting device. This is definitely not from this era. That said, I believe there may be a way to get the travel functionality working here. I'd like to tinker with it a bit. Would it be okay if I borrow it?
Yes, whatever you need. I really appreciate your help.
Then I'll hold on to it.
So you really believe my story? That I came from the future?
I never doubted you for a moment.
Minoru, do you know of a way we could help to return Zelda back to her time?
I suspect it was the power of your secret stone that allowed you to travel through time. To put it simply, secret stones amplify the power their owners possess. I am able to separate my spirit from my body. Rauru can repel or destroy evil with his power of light. And Sonia, she can control time. As for you, I can sense both light and time powers. But your secret stone seems to amplify your time power.
Time power.
Ultimately, the secret stone only amplifies your power. It doesn't suddenly grant you mastery and control. That's still up to you. That means, if you don't already know how to get yourself home... There are stories about the secret stones and a forbidden act called draconification. To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Interesting. Another way to reach the future, though not a very quick one. So you think these stories could hint at a solution to our dilemma?
Yes. But there is still more to those tales. To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself. That is why it is forbidden. I thought maybe this could lead to a solution, some way to transcend time. But if you have to sacrifice your heart and mind, sacrifice what makes you you. I'm sorry. I wish I could help more.
Back where we started. there's still hope. I think the answer to this problem lies in study and learning more about the nature of your power. I'm sure Sonia would be happy to help you.
Okay.
Well, well, well. This might just be the most convincing memory in terms of finally getting some story development and a bit of exposition and better insight on like both the settings of the story as well as like just a pure explanation of how the power stones or the tier stones, I don't actually know what they're officially called, but of what they do and how they work and all the powers that people have. So that's very interesting because a lot of the memories we had so far before, they're just kind of like, hey, Zelda appears in this world. Like this was a key one that we were missing. But yeah, just Zelda appears in this world and then battles. Just a bunch of battles so far. So that's very cool. That's very cool to finally get a bit of an explanation rather than just seeing stuff happen out there in the past of Hyrule. So yeah, I can't believe we almost missed this one, but I'm glad we got it before going to the second dungeon, because I mean, I feel like after 100 hours in the game, it's about time we have a bit of an explanation as to what's going on. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything cool around here, around this memory. There's a couple of mushrooms. Other than that, I think we should probably just fast travel back to where we were, because there's no point wasting just a ton of time. Just gonna have a quick look over this cliff in case there's anything cool. But like these are, I think we've already been to, well, I don't know if we've been to most of these places. How's it looking like on the map? Yeah, we haven't been there technically, but it doesn't really matter for now. And of course, we're kind of purposefully avoiding the Zoret territory for now. Because we're gonna save that either for the third or maybe even fourth dungeon. Trying to change up the order a little bit, as I said, compared to how I played in Breath of the Wild. But that being said, I mean, so far we've been following the suggested order from Tears of the Kingdom, because they kind of have a suggested path. Maybe it's even lighter suggested than Breath of the Wild, I don't know. But they do seem to have a trend. So we're just gonna teleport right back, not seeing anything super worth our time. And yeah, next stop, Goron City. That's just how it works. I think there's also a couple of hot springs nearby that might be worth a stop, but that's about it, I would think. I don't know if we want to go there first or last. Like, I've got these points marked on the map here. I think that maybe there was some cool stuff to do here. We can just head for the green marker real quick. I'm not even sure like which quest I specifically had here, but I wanted to check it out. Oh, there's a bunch of fireproof lizards. We missed at least one of them. We're gonna need those if we want to craft some fireproof elixirs to go to Goron City. Well, I don't even know if it's actually... It might not be like in Breath of the Wild where you specifically need those things. I don't know if I'm like actually just... No, I'm not heading towards Goron City. It's just like the path felt familiar, but it's not going in the same direction. I don't know, maybe there's nothing here to see. Who really knows? But do we have... I guess the dragon for the region is pretty high up, it looks like. Did we even go to these sky islands yet? Yes, we did, okay. These are the ones we found earlier last time. On the last stream, I believe. But what do we have? Any other, like, fireproof lizards or something like that? And there was one somewhere. Just ran away. Yeah, there's not a whole lot here actually going on. If I had to guess, there might be some stone talus over there. I see there's something here, though. Look at that. Little secret. Mostly just a piece of ore, it seems like. Here, we've got this weird combination here of a box fused to a sword, or just a, I think just a thick stick. Oh man, I was so right. It's literally a stone talus. That's exactly what I was expecting here, and that's what we had. That's not the one for the quest though, because I think there's one, the stone talus, way up high over there, so we don't care about this one. Why should I bother? I'm not gonna bother. But yeah, we had the whole ripened flint thing. I'm just like remembering quickly if there's any like quests that may be worth it in the area. I don't think so. I think there's like a picture for the stable where we're supposed to take a picture at like the hot springs. And I think that's like the bulk of it. Because, yes, okay, this is new. This is the Lurelin Village stuff that I got last week. And other than that, I don't know. I don't know if we have anything particularly special. I don't think so. Where's that picture, though? A picture for Woodland Stable. So, okay. The famous hot springs near Goron City to the north. Yeah, we don't really have a location for that, but if I had to look on the map, I would say it's maybe one of these, and I never... Is this new? Was this also like this in Breath of the Wild? I never noticed. Look at that. There's like this little pond, and it's like in the perfect shape of a lizard, and this one too for that matter. That's really cool. I don't know how I never saw that. But yeah, I don't think the hot springs are this way or anything. I thought they might have been. But yeah, let's just go back to our path real quick. Nothing too much happening here. Sometimes you gotta have them on the map, just some little fluff areas. Nothing too much going on here. It's always nice though. I gotta say, like, they did a great job, even in Breath of the Wild, but like, just for sunsets and like the lighting is beautiful around this time of day. I always found it funny that you get like a tree nut from these birds, but maybe getting like some meat would be a little overpowered, just game-wise, I suppose. Oh, well, we have a, what is it, like a firewing or a summerwing butterfly? Oh, don't mind me, Lizalfos. Maybe I could sneak up on him, I don't know. Or just do this. It's not like a particularly powerful weapon or anything. But yeah, I think it's like when I went to Eventide Island, I got a bunch of arrows because I was literally running short of arrows. I think last stream I had like 5 arrows left or something. And it's good that we literally got like 100 of them from just going to like Eventide Island. Okay, I'm just gonna sneak strike this time if possible. With my Lizalfo blade, ironically enough. Oh, I missed the sneak strike. I mean, I didn't wait for the prompt in a sense. I thought I was close enough, though. Oh, well, there goes the Lizalfo blade. We've got a lot of good stuff. Don't want to waste the good stuff. Alright, I'll take that. And I don't know where your blade went. It's right here. Do I care for it? Probably not. I might care for the spear that this gentleman over here had. Do I? That's the real question. I don't know. How good is it? Yeah, I don't care for that. But it's kind of fun that you can mash a boulder with a spear. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a new sword, I think. Is this, This is a small one as well. Okay, let's fuse this one with just a regular good old horn or something like that. It's always nice to have just a generic damage-dealing weapon. Sometimes we gotta have special weapons, but sometimes we just want something decent. And then again, like, doesn't have to be too powerful or anything too crazy. Honestly, the blue Lizalfo horn is a pretty good one to have. So I'm gonna do that again. That's what I fused last time as well, but we have a decent amount of them, and they make for a pretty nice sword. They also kind of blend into the blade. They make it look really nice. Doesn't look like a janky fused weapon like most of them do, which is kind of cool. Anyways, enough of that. Let's just grab our ember and leave back to our actual main goal. With no distractions, I promise. Right? Can we promise that? No distractions? That fire keys is just taunting me though, so like what can I do about that? Are we even... Yeah, we're not really heading the way we came. That kind of works out though. Like there's a path apparently right here. Yeah, there really is a path here. This is probably the path we would have taken in Breath of the Wild to get to here, to get to Goron City. But we may as well take the other recommended path, just to be consistent with the recommended path, as I said. Okay. I mean, we can cook here. Is this where we went last time to get the, yeah, this is where we got the marbled rock roast. So now we're back on track. Okay, let's get more of these guys. Can't miss an opportunity for a fireproof lizard. They have nice lights, though, on all their buildings. They're what, like ore pieces, technically, that just kind of glow? That's pretty cool. But yeah, we're back at the Bedrock Bistro. And they're still eating marbled rock roasts. Yeah, I don't think this is where we want the picture for the quest, but it's worth double checking. Doesn't look like it. We're not getting any sort of indication of that. What does the sign say? Goron City, to the right. Alright, then we shall go there at last. What do you have to say? Alright, you're traveling alone. I don't recommend it for a Hylian especially. I feel like we've probably talked to Bolden dozens of times right now. But yeah, he's just talking about the bistro and Yunobo and the weird rocks and all that. Yeah, we've definitely talked to him before. And where does this go? Yeah, we want to go to the left. Or the right, sorry. This is the way we arrived. And let's just get, we could always use some more meat, especially when it's raw prime meat. But now we just go this way. And see what the Elden region has to offer. Again, looks really nice with the little glowing rocks. Okay, well, there are some people here. A Hylian, that's kind of unexpected. Gotta get the dirt off. What's this all about? Huh? What's up, bud? You trying to get into this cave? I'm not the one to stop, folks, but I'll tell you, it's boiling inside the cave. You'll be burned to a crisp going in there like that. Okay. The caves here have lava in them, so it's burning hot inside. You'll turn to dust unless you're a Goron. For Hylians like us, we have to do something extra to protect ourselves. Mixing fireproof lizards with monster parts makes fireproof elixirs, for example. I can't help out with the ingredients, but if you have them, feel free to use that pot over there to make what you need. Me, I'm completely drenched from top to bottom, so I won't be getting burnt anytime soon. Hey, buddy, you after marbled rock roasts? There are some in there, but the path to them has collapsed, so you'll have to be careful. Was there like multiple ways to get a rock roast for that quest then? Looks like there might have been. Or is this still the same cave? No, this ain't the same cave or anything. It's a different cave with more marbled rock roasts. Well, we should definitely craft a few of them. Maybe not too much, because I think we'll probably just be able to buy the fireproof armor in not too long, from what I would imagine. But let's see, what do we have? Okay, fireproof lizards. We only have 3 somehow. I guess the ones we got today were literally the only ones we had. Yeah, okay, where are my favorite bokoblin horns? I don't know if using more makes any difference. Probably not, to be honest. Well, maybe, I don't know. 6 minutes? That's pretty good. Let's get the lizard again. Let's max it out, see if it gets any better. Again, probably not. Actually, it does, okay. So I guess it's worth it. It's actually worth it. Filthy says, I missed out on the other Zelda streams. What happened? It's too long then, tell me in short terms. Yeah, I mean, pretty much we've been going from the very start of the game. So, I mean, you know, we made it to the first dungeon. Well, of course, if you want to go back to the real start of the game, you know, we did the Great Sky Islands, and then we roughly made our way to the depths and the Great Plateau, where we found some cool Yiga people. Then we went to Rito Village to the north west, where we beat the first dungeon, Vametto. I guess it's not Vametto anymore, was it? No, it's it's the whole ship. What am I talking about? Yeah. And yeah, then we slowly made our way to Hateno Village and Kakariko Village, and now we're finally making our way to the second dungeon and Goron City. So that's the whole playthrough in a nutshell so far. I'm 100 hours in. I've probably streamed like probably close to 30, if not 40 of those hours in as part of a stream, and the rest was just kind of playing on my own time. But yeah, as I said, like in the last stream specifically, I might have said this before you got here today, but we were at Woodland Stable, we unlocked the Great Fairy for the first one, and then we started making our way up to up here to Goron City. We're getting near, so that's kind of where we're at. Whole in a nutshell recap of the Let's Play. Yeah, I think we could use a bit more hearty food. One thing I forgot to mention at the start of the stream is when I went to what is it? Why did I just blank? Eventide Island, yeah. I went to the Sky Island, and oh boy, I got a big surprise to find one of the what's it called even? I don't even remember. I think I took a picture for the album, did I? What are they even called? I'm just blanking on it. The dragons. I don't know. Let's see. I think we have a quest for them, don't we? Now we have Malduga. Anyways, let me find some hearty radish and cook a bit of hearty meals, and then we'll be on our way. We've only got 2 of them. I guess that's all right. +3. And sure, let's use, even though we only have 1, let's use it. And do we have a hearty truffle anywhere? We have 4, and we have a lot of big hearty truffles for some reason. I mean, I won't say no to that. I definitely won't say no. So the hardy radish are technically a little better. That's good to know. We're still full on meals, surprisingly. So I just want to see what's in here. West Restaurant Cave. Oh, okay, yeah, we literally just burn up immediately. Let's use one of our elixirs. Maybe like the 6-minute one. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize there's like limitations to the weapons you can have, and what's burning up? Oh, is my bow burning up? Yeah. Okay. See, the strong construct bow is what I thought. Like, it's not made of wood. I don't know if it's lightning proof, but it's certainly, I don't know. At least it's not gonna burn up. This thing is gonna burn up though, so let's use this instead, I suppose. But we gotta be quick about it. We don't have a lot of time in this cave. Like, what do we have here? I don't even know if we should be going here before going to Goron City. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I kind of bet you we weren't supposed to go here first. But I don't know. You never know, I suppose. Can we destroy this almost gloom-like looking stuff? Is it gloom? No, it's just a ton of marbled rock rust, like a metric ton of them. To think we went in the other cave to get one, and there's like dozens here. I guess this just properly outlines what we're dealing with. There's a hydrant so we can get back. That's pretty nice. Some rockets. There's literally nothing going on here though. Nothing really worth it so far. So surely this will come into play in the main quest. Oh, well, I do see there's a path over there. Sort of a path? It's hard to tell. There's also the bright bloom seeds. Oh, and there's this. It's hard to see with all the fog. That's what I keep on complaining about in this journey. Like, there's so much fog in Tears of the Kingdom compared to Breath of the Wild. And sometimes developers use fog to like mask some performance issues, or like if the image, like the draw distance or whatever. But in this case, I really don't think that's the case. They just thought it would look good or like fancier, and in my opinion, it's just very annoying. Can I walk here? No, I cannot. I mean, it's fine if I jump on the ledge a little bit, but I'm just kind of hoping I can walk across without having to fuse a bunch of stuff. But I hope there's no gaps between the platforms. Like over here, for example. Sure. That works. It's kind of chaotic to make our way over here. Are we gonna get a new platform? I guess we're just too close. Oh man. That wasn't too good. What abilities does my armor have? Right now it's just a piece of stealth armor, so we're fully maxed out, which is nice to grab little critters and stuff. So and you know, of course, to avoid enemy detection as well. So I tend to like default to the stealth armor. Okay, because the arrow is on fire, he takes fire damage, interestingly. But we got our bubble frog for the cave, technically. But yeah, like, that's usually the default armor I go with, and then I just swap out for combat. Of course, we've got a good piece of armor. This one's nice, particularly the Zonite helm, because we get more battery power, and it's also currently the strongest defense piece I have. But we've got a good little chunk of armor, so that ain't too bad. Did you play Tears of the Kingdom, Filthy? Or any Zelda games on Switch for that matter? Okay. Hopefully these don't despawn. I think I'm just gonna leave this thing here. So as it turns out, we actually did need almost 6 minutes of fire resistance anyways. Yeah, that was too close. I guess I really did need to bring the thing over. Let's turn it on. It's always a little bit clunky. Can we get something in between here? A new slab, maybe? Doesn't appear like it. They're still getting further and further away, though. So that's kind of dangerous. There we go. We'll just consider that a win. See, even with the stealth armor, I still just saw a fireproof lizard run away there. That's because we were running. What can I say? Hey, how you doing, Beacot? How's the weekend treating ya? Have you been on, like, summer vacation? Doing anything fun? So that was that cave. That was pretty basic and straightforward. I'm almost positive that we will come back here for either the main quest or just whatever other quest at some point. That just kind of seems like that would be the case. And what do we have? What do we have here? A lot of building materials. Other than that... Oh, well, there's another fireproof lizard. Definitely we want to stack those up. We've got a Korok, and I just realized that I left my horse at the bistro. Should have probably brought my horse along. Your friend's up there, hey? Okay. I mean, that doesn't seem that far. But also... a rocket. Seems like a dangerous way to go. Like, whenever you just slap a rocket on a Korok and just hope for the best, that's when it gets dangerous. Okay. I'm kind of hoping I can drop the Korok here and it acts as a sort of launch pad. Like, let me get this rocket out of the way. Actually, that was helping quite a bit, so not so good on my part. But you know, something like this. Can we launch the Korok like so? That seems promising. What do you think, Beacot? You think this is gonna work? Nope, it didn't work. I guess just shooting a Korok into a wall, probably not the best idea. I mean, we can still try it. There we go. It actually worked. Hopefully he didn't roll down too far, though. How far did he go? Oh my god. That was almost perfect. Actually, it is perfect. I don't even need to move him. Well, that was an easy one for once. That was lucky that just slapping a rocket onto it and he went the right direction somehow magically. We are very fortunate today, my friends. Okay. There was another... Well, there's this guy. so that's something. Anything else? I think that's the bulk of it. Oh, I missed you. There we go. Getting all these critters is of just super important to this quest, of course. Saving the world requires grabbing all the critters you can possibly find. Is that, yeah, that's a mineral. I guess that's the perk of Goron City. A lot of good minerals to mine. So we've got some ember. They tend to be pretty basic though. More so than in previous games, I'm pretty sure. And do we have anything interesting here? You know me, I love my exploring. Just explore whatever. No, there's just more monsters up there. More monsters, and so far they're just ignoring me, so that's kind of nice. Maybe because of the stealth armor? I don't know. Maybe we're just not in their way enough. We're just chilling. Going to Goron City. Filthy says, I only played Breath of the Wild. Okay, well I just spoiled a bit of the game for you then. Not that it really matters, because at a high level, it doesn't really matter. The fun of this game is mostly the exploration anyways. There's a blue pea, meaning there's a cave. And there is, and there's a treasure, Misko's treasure. I think we should go. But what do you have to say? Oh, fireproof lizards, come out and play! Oh, didn't you see there? I've got fireproof lizards on the brain. So, did you need something? I'm kind of busy. Yeah, everyone's gonna talk about them because it's kind of a key mechanic for being in this region, so Nintendo wants you to know those fireproof lizards are real important. Okay, but yeah, fireproof equipment is pricey, I can't afford it, but fireproof lizards, they don't cost a thing. Okay, I can't, it seems like they burrow, it seems like their burrow is inside the cave, and that's where I'd like to get to. But the cave is sweltering hot, a Hylian like you or me wouldn't last long without appropriate defenses. Oh, do me a favor, buddy. If you're after the lizards too, please go catch them somewhere else. They're always on high alert, and they're really sensitive to footsteps. That's why we got the stealth armor, buddy. And there's a monster camp over here. There's a lot of explosive barrels. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I should have a better bow. Oh man, I don't really have that many good bows that I'm willing to part with right now. Well, now they're all alerted. Let's just use these guys. Did that even get him? It might have. I think it kind of did. Okay, you've got armor. I don't like people with armor. Whoa, okay. Oh, well, we got a flurry rush, so that's good. Okay, time to swap. Who needs any, like, exploding barrels anyways, am I right? What do we have? That's not great. We can eat all this junk that's just filling up our slots for any good sort of meals. I think that's fine. Whoa. Alright, this guy's pretty strong. But he's still no match for me. Because we're getting pretty strong as well. We got all this good stuff out of it though. Okay, well... yeah, our weapons are still full, that's fine. We've got some decent stuff. Knight's broadsword, that's a good question though. This is a little bit better. So we're gonna swap that out. What do we get? Some roasted bass. This is just the shield, I guess, yeah. Or just the armor, technically. What else? What else do we have? Anything good? We want to get that bloopy, that's for sure. Okay. I think we got what we wanted out of this. But yeah, Becut says, are you going to play the new Dempaman game when it comes out? That's a good idea, actually. Because Dempaman was kind of special on the 3DS. I don't know, it was a unique little game. Okay, come on. I need the rupees. I need the rupees pretty badly. Give me your rupees, Bloopy. Wow, okay. I mean, that's still a good chunk of rupees, to be honest. I can't complain too badly. We've got like 800 of them, and that's before even selling all our stuff. So let's just get this fireproof lizard. Oh yeah, there's a lot. He wasn't joking. There's purposefully a lot of fireproof lizards over here. Oh man, come on, bats. You scared them? I don't like that very much. We're gonna have to use up one of our elixirs again. I don't know how big this cave... Well, there's Misko's treasure, so it's probably a pretty lengthy cave. Let's hopefully not destroy our wooden weapons here. This might be the first of these guys that we find. I'm assuming they're like considered like fire horriblins, but I'm not too sure. Alright. Thank you, Tullen. Always coming in clutch. And let's see. Yeah, Becut says I've never played the old games on the DS. On 3DS, I think. I don't think there's any on DS specifically. But yeah, you kind of just had to be there for that era. It was kind of unique. I see there's a treasure chest over here, so that's always promising. Just a ruby, but that's always nice to have. And let's see. Doesn't look like there's anything over there. They're just kind of taunting us with these little platforms. I mean, it's kind of hard to navigate, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the rock hammer, the one that's not made of wood. And yeah, I mean, hey, this is a cool layout, I gotta say. Just falling lava like this. It really feels like we're in the Elden region now. And this is new as well. Oh man, oh man, whoa man, whoa, what am I doing? Okay, that was pretty nice. And let's take a picture. Picture for the picture books. Not a great picture, but it'll have to do. It'll have to do for now. Yeah, let's swap out to this. Because I don't want to wait a second time. The fire like. Okay, give me that, please. Give me that. I'm not losing that to the lava. A fire like stone. And what do we get in this chest? We get a reinforced Lazal shield durability up 22. That ain't too bad, but I mean, it's still not great. But it has durability up. We don't need that. We don't need durability up. We're never running out of shields in this game. That's like the one thing you'd never run out of. Because they're not that useful, realistically. Oh, I just figured it out. I just figured it out. We gotta recall stuff. Okay, let's have a quick look at this. I'm just wondering if it's actually safe to recall. Come on. Come on. I saw one of them fall earlier. Aha, there we go. It seems pretty safe to recall. So I think there's probably a nice surprise up there for the people who do this. We've only got 4 minutes left, though. Whoa! What was that? Okay, so it's gonna go up there. Hopefully. But because of this... Oh, yeah, we timed it good! Okay, there's nothing up there. It just spawns up there. So much for that. I thought it was being clever. And that there was some cool secret up there. That would be really cool, actually. But there isn't. There's nothing on top. It's just a dead end. That would have been so cool, though. Literally just amazing. But looks like we end up with, like, 2 slabs on top of each other, though, because of what we did. Are we stuck? Come on. We've only got 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Don't disappoint. Hopefully this cave ain't too big, because we've got nothing to get back to. Oh, we should probably eat something. I just realized how low on health we are. Three minutes. Will we find what we want in 3 minutes? I'm really hoping we do. Because then we just walk off here and we get all the good stuff. But let's go up here first. And what do we get in this chest? A fire breath Lizal blade. That's not too bad. Do I want to get rid of this stuff, though? I mean, we can drop this for now, I suppose. Sure. Sure, we'll take your fire breath Lizal blade. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, there we go. I almost missed it. Can't believe it. But we're still going strong. On our way to Misko's treasure. There it is. Looks a bit different than usual, actually. Kind of makes sense, though. Usually it's like made out of cloth, so I guess it would burn up over here. Okay. Hey, there was actually a bug under there for once. You don't see it that often anymore. Yeah, they've got a very Goron kind of look to them here. Just to change things up a little bit. Nice! We got the Ember shirt. That looks pretty cool. Used in ancient rituals, this item is made of heat-absorbing cloth that produces flame in high-temperature environments. Yeah, it's similar to the other one we had. Oh, it also unlocks this place. Ooh, well, this gets even better. It just really does. Like the armor we just got. Pretty much like this one here. The frostbite shirt with cold weather attack, now it's hot weather attack. Makes sense. That's actually kind of a new ability, a nice addition in Tears of the Kingdom. Because you never need all of your fireproof attack. So, or not your attack, but your resistance. So having, I guess, the opportunity to have at least part of that gear be like fireproof or like bonus attack from being in warm weather. That's a cool one, I suppose. Visitor from afar, should you thirst for treasure, remain unslacked. Read on. I discovered the Tunic of Awakening in a strange land and have hidden it away. Solve my riddle to make it your own. On the Tabanta frontier where Rain, Piper, and Tanagar meet, ruined pillars stand together. Okay. One of those mighty pillars opens the way to my treasure. Solve my riddle, find my treasure, and earn my respect, the great bandit Misko. Okay, I'm just gonna take a full screenshot. Doesn't really matter, because we actually got the side quest. But that's sweet. That's one of the amiibo special gear that you can get all the amiibo gear in this game without having the amiibo, unlike Breath of the Wild. But yeah, that's always really nice. We probably could just ascend up here. It might even be the recommended way to do so, because, like, how do we get back other than by ascending? I mean, we can probably, you know, just use recall again, but yeah, let's just ascend up here, I think. That's definitely what the developers actually want you to do for once. It's not like cheesing the system, it's like meant for that. Very clearly. But where we pop out is kind of random. Oh, look at that. It's a monster camp. How nice. So where were we before we were over there? Let's just make our way back over there. Yeah, this is the road we want to follow. We've got a good view of Goron City, little sneak peek actually. But I do love these waterfalls because, you know, it reminds me of the ones in Twilight Princess. Seems very purposeful to have it done that way. Just kind of the Elden Falls that you would see there behind the goddess or something in Twilight Princess. For those of you who played it or followed along my Let's Play. Let's get some luminous stone. We had pretty good timing for the fireproof elixirs, though. Anything that way? I'm sure there's something cool that way. But we're just gonna keep on getting a bit of stone. And to go back to the path, essentially, to Goron City. Okay, we get one luminous stone. Bit of flint. As I said, a bit more conservative in the types of stuff they give out. I don't even know if it's worth fighting this guy, but sure, let's try to sneak strike on him. We've got the good armor for that. Yeah, that did most of the trick. I believe sneak strike is like double. Oh, so we got another knight's shield. Let's get rid of this. I mean, cool and all, I guess, but we don't need that. We now have a lot of 40 defense shields, so that's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. I'm trying to keep some non-metallic shields, though, because if ever there's a lightning storm, we need to have something that's a little bit better. Look at that, there's a Korok. And there we go. We got ourselves a Korok. Anything else? There might have been something cool up there. Was there, though? That's the question. Surprise. Okay, there we go. There we go. What do we get? Nothing. There's surprisingly never really stuff here. Usually I expect, like, I don't know, flowers, like sundew-lions or stuff like that, but there's actually rarely stuff. They're usually just like platforms to help you ascend up of cliffs and whatnot. Alright. We're pretty close. I'm thinking we'll be in Goron City in like 10 minutes unless we find something really cool in the way. But more fireproof lizards. That's always good. And we're back. We're back to here, where we got a nice, sweet, sweet piece of armor. And I don't know if this lizard-proof or fireproof lizard guy will have some opinions now that we found the lizards in the cave. Probably not. He probably doesn't have any idea. Yeah, he's just here to really teach you about them. Nothing more, really. It's not like he has a quest. I remember in Breath of the Wild, there was like a quest where one guy wanted like 10 fireproof lizards. That was a whole thing. Okay, we've got 2 people here from the Yunobo Co. Still just completely enamored with the marbled rock roast. Don't just sit around eating marbled rock roast, get to work! Just sampling the goods. Weren't you all so excited that Yunobo Co was gonna be building minecart land here? Oh, that's cool. Sorry about all that, traveler. Minecart Land is an amusement park that we started building at the request of President Yunobo, head of Yunobo Co. He wanted to create an attraction to draw travelers in, something fun. But lately all the young Gorons here won't do a lick of work, and the project's come to a screeching halt. Yunobo Co handles everything from mining ore to selling it. We rely on him to keep our economy going. They had big plans for Minecart Land, but it looks like the grand opening is a ways off yet. Oh, and if it's a war you're after, try going to the company store up ahead. You can get some in the city. Their prices are half of what's normal, so you get a good deal. Okay, that's actually interesting. Who cares about Minecart Land when there's marbled rock roast to chomp? You're chomping instead of working. At this rate, the southern mine and Yunobo Co as a whole is done for. Alright. I mean, yeah. That's interesting though. I'm very glad that they seem to be making the best of this whole minecart thing. Because that was one of the first things I think inspired this whole idea that you could make vehicles in Tears of the Kingdom was like how developers saw mostly people exploit the minecart that you could, I guess, drag around with magnesis in Breath of the Wild. And then there were, of course, these minecart tracks. But because those systems weren't really in place in Breath of the Wild, it was kind of hard to make the most of it. But now in Tears of the Kingdom, I'm glad they did not miss the opportunity to really make the most of these whole minecart things. And I don't know where this goes. This kind of goes to where we were at. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So, whichever path we would have taken, we would have kind of come back to the same key important spot. So that's good to know. And I'm guessing this just says Yunobo Co. Yeah, fresh minerals at half the normal prices. Oh, is this the actual shop? That's pretty cool. I wonder how it's going. Oh, it's still the same guy again. God dang it, Bolden, why do you just magically teleport everywhere I go? So how much do these actually cost? That's store owned by a guy named Bladden. He's out right now. If you want to buy something, you'll have to wait till he gets back. Now that I think about it, he left for Goron City to buy marbled rock roast and hasn't come back for some days now. It's literally just up the mountain. Why didn't you go check on him, man? Just, what is he up to anyhow? Okay. Yeah, so we're just stuck buying the boring old flint instead. Which costs like 10 rupees. That's half the price. I'm pretty sure half the price is still what it sells for, so I mean, at least you can resell it, I suppose, without losing any rupees, but it's not like you can magically make a profit out of them or anything. Do you have anything to say, though, other than that? You're always rocking at the Yunobo Co store. Okay, our prices are half of the normal prices. Cool, cool, cool. I think that's it for now. And anything behind here? Oh, there's actually a bit of ore. There was also a fireproof lizard. We missed it, though. That's on me for trying to run places too much. We almost just died. Whoa. Is there a sky island that we haven't seen yet over here? There technically is. But I'm not gonna go to that just yet. even though it's pretty tempting. Anything in these crates? Nothing. Not even arrows. That's just sad. Hey, we've even got some fashion people over here. Hey there, glad to see someone out here. It's hard braving the dark on my own. Been a while since I saw another Hylian around here. It's Goron's as far as the eyes can see. I'm en route to Goron City. I hear that's the place to go if you want fire-resistant clothes. Hopefully they're not too pricey. Well, whatever the price, I think we've got a good amount of ores that we can just sell. Oh, I am very, very tempted to just use the minecart to go there quick and fast. Good thing I didn't, apparently, because look at that. There are falling rocks. I don't know if it was supposed to stay stuck on the track, but it sure did. And we've got my boy Addison here. Just ran into you. Almost didn't see you there. Almost literally smacked my face on your sign. You can't make that up. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? That's not what I want to do. I want Ultra Hand. What do we want? Like this? I think so. I think that might be all we need, to be honest. Yeah. Love it when it works out very efficiently like that. That's always nice. Alright, I wonder how many signs we have left in total. I don't think there's like a counter or anything. Alright. And he's probably gonna give us a meal. That's actually a really good one. Lots of, oh my god, lots of stamina recovery. That's more stamina than I even have. That's a rare. That's a really good meal he just gave us. Alright. Thank you for that, Addison. Again, surprisingly good meal. But what else? I think we can just go to the city. Yeah, the Sky Island over there really isn't that high up. Well, that'll be a surprise for another time. Again, the layout's probably a bit different. They're probably, actually, this probably used to all be lava. Now it's like all cooled down, essentially. So we don't have any real big lava. Look at that. We can just see, I guess it's kind of like Daruk, technically. With a big thumbs up. Just a carved stone statue. And I think it's perfect. We're coming up here at night. It's glowing. But by the time we walk over there, I think it'll be daytime. Perfect timing to arrive. Gotta get that cinematic shot. Hey Matt, how you doing? Yo, what's up? Yeah, definitely all this lava probably used to be lava, and now it's all dried up. It's just cooled down. That's why we don't need, because we used to need, like, fireproof armor or fireproof elixirs or whatever to literally just get to the city. That's no longer the case, and I see the shrine is right up there. And there's also some hot springs. But I don't think these are the ones we gotta take a picture of. Not just yet, at least. Alright. Look at that. Goron City at last. Mats has just been trying to finish as many games as I can. Yeah, I've seen that. You had like an optimistic goal of 100 games in a year. That's like 3 days per game, pretty much. I don't think you're making that. Unless you like specifically pick out small games just for the sake of saying you beat a lot of games. Anyways, we gotta let you on something. There are some untrusty fellas rolling around the city right now. So if you're loaded up on ore, you should probably sell it before you're scammed out of it. We're good Gorons. We'll take it off your hands for a great price. How about 3 rupees for all your ore? Whatever ore you got. Come on, show us the goods. No thanks. Hey, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Ha. Let's get out of here. Yeah, these are the good ones, not the ones trying to scam us or anything. You almost got duped there. Now that Death Mountain's eruptions have stopped and the lava's cooled, I've been seeing more Hylian travelers. Which is great, except those two have been swindling travelers by offering to take their ore for next to nothing. After the marbled rock roast started surfacing, everyone around here's been acting strange. So be mindful of any Gorons who've got marbled rock roast. Who are you? Well, my name is Romella. I'm a jeweler from Gerudo Town in the southwest of Hyrule. The ore that Yunobo deals is in high quality, so I always come here to replenish my stock. If you're open to it, I'll gladly buy your ore off you for my shop. Huh? Wow, rude, I'd never rip you off. Well, I guess you did almost get ripped off, so your response is warranted. I'm not going to force you. If you decide you'd like to sell it, then let me know. Right now, I'm low on ember. If you sell me a parcel of 10 pieces of ember, I'll buy them for a little more than you could sell them at other shops. Alright then, I'm off to Goron City to get more gems. Take care. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, we had that in Breath of the Wild as well, where some people would buy stuff for a little bit more. We've got a ton of ember, so I think it's worth it. Okay. Anyways, that was very helpful. I'll buy ore from you anytime. Though keep in mind that I'm often looking for different ore at different times. So check in with me every so often to see what I'm looking for. Alright, well that's pretty sweet. That was 200, and I think we've got a ton of it. I mean, it's not worth much in general, but... like, seriously, what do we have here? Sorry, the order... Oh, actually, it is up there. Yeah, we've got a ton of it, and that's after selling 20, so... Yeah, that was a good deal. That was worth it. Also, we just get to instantly finish a side quest and get more money to buy some armor that we're inevitably gonna buy here. What do you have there? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. Do you have like a pebble? Oh, it's a korok. It's not a pebble. Look at that. First thing we see in Goron City is an awesome little korok puzzle. We can probably shoot it from here. Nice. $41, not bad. And we get the new remixed music for Goron City, as I see. There we go. Goron City at last. What are you doing? You've got the full fireproof armor set, I see. All this way up. Oh hey, wasn't expecting to run into another Hylian here. Traveling around these parts isn't exactly easy, what with the Gorons acting all weird and whatnot. I swear you can't hardly carry on a conversation with them anymore. Ugh, I can't believe I went to so much trouble to travel to Goron City and find Simmerstone Springs. Don't tell me you've never heard of Simmerstone Springs. What, really? I mean, if I'm being honest, I guess I don't really know that much about the place either. I just know there's this secret hot spring called Simmerstone Springs somewhere near Goron City. But well, I guess that's what makes it a secret hot spring. Only those in the know about it, you know? What I think I'm gonna do is try to talk to some hot spring buffs at the not secret hot springs. See if they know where it is. I suppose Goron Hot Springs is a good place to start. Maybe I'll look it up on the map later. Alright. So that's good to know. And I guess the minecart station literally just brought us here if we would have taken it. That's pretty sweet. Obviously that's really fun. Okay. We get an apple out of that. Yeah, there's a lot more statues as well. And the shrine is on the completely opposite side. Anyways, let's just go talk to a bunch of Gorons. But Matt says, I beat a lot of games that are long in 3 days, just gotta grind them. I mean, you go through games fast, but I guess you got a lot of time too. It seems, at least. Beat to Xenoblade 3 in like 3 days, if I remember correctly. What? How do you even do that? Do you like stay up 24/7? Yeah, there's everyone. Everyone is just consumed by the marble rock roasts. President Yunobo asked me to start up a new ruby shop, but now is no time to work. All I've got time for is this incredible marbled rock roast. That ain't looking too good, but we can buy diamonds. They're expensive though. Huh? Hey there, you want something? I heard there's some old Goron at Yunobo's mineral market, just outside the gate selling flint. What a joke. Everyone knows marbled rock roast is where it's at. Anything other than that is junk. Alright. They are very much just totally consumed by it. Buying ore for dirt cheap and then turning around and selling it at high prices. Them's my bros, so smart. Rupees and marbled rock roasts. That's all anyone should need. So are these the guys who scammed me? Shoot, we almost had him. We could have squeezed him for every measly rupee he had. We'll squeeze the next one who rolls along, but we got better things to do at the moment. Alright. That ain't looking too promising. So can I not buy anything from your shop? I'm sick of trying to get customers to go inside. It's not nearly hot enough for fireproof gear. Nobody's gonna buy it right now. Up until a couple years ago, Death Mountain was super active and erupting. It's the reason Goron City was so hot and flowing with lava. A little Helian like you would have been cooked to a crisp. So we've always sold fireproof gear for folks such as yourself, but now the only places hot enough for it are the caves. Our sales have hit rock bottom. Well, can I buy it nonetheless? That's the question. A customer. Only reason I'm still running this place is because Boss Bluto will get mad if I close up shop. If I had it my way, I'd quit and live out my days covered in a massive pile of beautiful marbled rock roast. Okay, so he can still buy stuff. Does he buy it for good prices, though? Or does he swindle you out of it? Let's see. I mean, usually the luminous stone isn't it like worth... Maybe it's not worth as much as it used to. It used to be like 70, wasn't it? But I think these prices seem correct. I believe. Okay. Yeah, these are expensive. I mean, we can get the Flamebreaker Armor because it's the cheapest one, I suppose. I mean, we're definitely gonna need one. So let's do that. Let's buy the Flamebreaker Armor. And hopefully we can do that. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, sure, let's buy it for 700. Thank ya. So I'm gonna need a lot of rupees. You can buy some of these, will ya? We can probably, let's sell like 9 of them. And, I don't know, like 8 of these for some reason. Just kind of arbitrary numbers. Is this enough? I think we probably have enough. So I'm gonna get the Flamebreaker boots. Like, I don't think we need more than 1 level of protection to go everywhere. But it's just nice to have. And I don't have to think about buying it later. If we have enough rupees, why does it even matter? Yeah, let's just sell a bit of topaz. Nothing too crazy. And now we shall be good. We were able to get the full set. Hopefully it doesn't like go down in price or anything after the main quest. Which is a possibility, I suppose. Of course the main stuff is happening at the center of town. But we're just gonna quickly talk to all the people here. It's all smoky because of that darned marbled rock roast. Maybe I wouldn't mind so much if I could enjoy it, but these teeth of mine can't handle that crunch. And that's why you're safe. You guys have survived just running the inn. Can't you put some sense into all these Gorons? We don't see many strangers around here. I gotta tell ya, if marbled rock roast is popular among the kids, well, so be it. But they're losing their heads over it, tricking travelers into forking over rupees and dropping work for more of them rocks. Goron City used to be such a nice place. We elders can't eat marbled rock roast, so we're stuck watching things fall apart. Excuse my jabbering, so, you staying here? I don't think so. Alright. So that's that place. Oh, there's another fireproof lizard. Not that we would ever need them anymore. And there's another Korok puzzle apparently. Yeah, we didn't really make the distance. Alright, so Matt said that I don't have to... Yeah, I guess you can dive. You can dive manually now, so that works out. You don't need to be from a place where you can actually dive. What's here? You've got like a game going on, but nothing else. This is kind of just a regular house. Will this be Yunobo? I guess this would usually be Yunobo, probably. But he ain't here anymore. No way! Hey fella, what are you thinking, strolling into this war zone? You must have seen the Beware of Gorons Going Wild for Primo Red Rocks headline in the paper, right? I even read the article. You're lying through your teeth. If you really read the article, you wouldn't be here in the first place. Goron scams are rampant these days, so Goron City-bound travelers should exercise caution. How do I know that quote off the top of my head? 'Cause I wrote it, bud. I'm Duma, the famous reporter. Ha, but that's yesterday's news. Time is money and I ain't rich enough to spend it talking to some random stranger. I gotta get back on the trail of the great mystery. It's something so secret that nobody has figured out. Hey, now's the part where you're supposed to ask the great mystery. Well, what is the great mystery? Ah, geez, I hate to let this slip, but since you want to know so badly, I guess I can let you in on it. We all know Gorons lived underground way back when, but the particulars are still a total mystery, a great one even. All we know is the place's name, Gorondia. And you're lucky to even get that. Ask most Gorons and they'll tell you they don't know a thing. But I am gonna let you stop me. No, because I'm an awesome reporter. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this great mystery and turn it into an even greater book. Duma's Guide to the Unknown is gonna fly off the shelves. Time to start practicing my signature. Alright, you should start writing the book first. Calm down. Yeah, Matt says in Breath of the Wild you didn't even have to dive, if I remember correctly. I think you did. I think you still do in Tears of the Kingdom as well, but you can obviously dive using like the skydive button. Looks like we've got a goddess statue here. And guess what? I think we've got at least room for 2, almost 3. We'll have room for 3 after we do the shrine over here. So I think I'm gonna get 1 heart container. And, well, probably 2 heart containers and then stamina with the 3rd one we're about to get right after. Just to be even stronger. I will say it's kind of interesting though, because I've seen YouTubers like Austin John make the point that you shouldn't really level up your health too much, because it's actually, like, it's more costly in terms of food to recover, whereas with less health you could potentially rely on the fact that you can't get sniped when you're at full health, which is an interesting idea, but not one that I can really play along now, because I mean I've got a lot of, I guess, hearts already, so that makes things a little bit tricky. Alright, what do you have to say? You're not getting a single bite of this. And don't you dare touch the Tower of Marbled Rock Roast in the city center either. I already called dibs. Okay. Well, let's just go up to our shrine, which seems to, for once, actually be in a very similar location to before. I also see there's a little car and one of the Leviathans still here, just chilling. And is that a chasm? I don't know if that's a chasm. Maybe not like a chasm itself, but there definitely seems to be some amount of gloom. I'll tell you that much. Okay, and what do we have here? You've got like a watchtower. Get it together already. Even if I wanted to move the cart, it won't be happening with the safety officer so preoccupied. You heard of this stuff called marbled rock roast, right? Ever since President Yunobo started mining it, everyone's been too busy with it to care about work. I haven't touched it, so I'm not, so I'm doing fine. I get the sense that stuff's just not great for you. Yeah, I get that sense too, mister. See, that's really cool, making the most of the minecarts. They actually, like, go places now. That's awesome. And there's something over there. There's also another shrine way over there, but I mean, we'll probably get to that in the main quest. Oh my god, look at that! It's a minecart, and it's moving on its own. And yeah, there's some places here too. Lots of cool stuff. Again, they really made the most of these fun minecarts that we couldn't really make much use of before, so that's very exciting. Pretty sure someone said you can get to the end of the tracks if you get in this minecart. But how do you make it move? I bet the ancient city of Gorondia is over there. See, that's interesting that people are talking about Gorondia, because that's a cool piece of lore that we definitely didn't have before in Breath of the Wild. Whoa, hey! Who are you, guy? Me? I'm not doing nothing. Well, if you're wondering, Gorondia is the legendary place where the Gorons of old used to live. I heard there's an amazing treasure stored there too. They had even more advanced technology than we do now. And I heard they used to ride in strange vehicles. I wanted to use this minecart to search for treasure, but I can't get it to budge. Anyway, you better not tell anyone all of my secrets, okay? Alright, the ancient city of Gorondia. That is very exciting. Very promising as well. But for now, the shrine will have to do as our next mystery. The Marakuguk Shrine. Okay. They've got challenging names, what can I say? But let's just hop right in. So, what you been up to recently, Matt? Other than playing Xenoblade 3, I suppose. Did you see they announced the final Splatfest? Wheeled Wonders. Or at least what I very much assume is the final big Splatfest. They might have like reruns after like they did with Splatoon 2. That could be interesting. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go down. Because the range on the Ultra Hand is never too great. Sure. That works, I guess. It's not the best bridge, but it sure works. Ah, yes. This is people's favorite puzzle. The one where people were amazed at the physics of it just working really well. Okay, let's be placed a little better to do this. Just like so. Oh, I'm so stupid. Yeah, I should not have been staying on it. Okay, well, I guess it just keeps on deploying itself while I die. So that's always good. I guess we can just break it up. And actually connect the bridge. Will it really not make it? It's funny because it does initially for like half a second. Oh my god. That's crazy. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, where's the chest for this one? We've got like 3 of these things. Are we just supposed to build a car out of them? Like just a regular car? I think that might be the idea. Just build a good old regular car. But I'm mostly wondering where the chest is right now. See, that works okay. Let's just not fall off the end, of course. Where are you? Where is the chest? Oh, well, we've got company. We might just have to sneak strike this guy. That's the benefit of the stealth armor. What else? I think we have a construct bow, don't we? Strong construct bow. So this one will be worse. Okay, we're not taking that then. They usually make the places for the main quest very approachable, like the enemies are pretty weak and stuff, because granted, people usually haven't played 100 hours to get here, so the tough areas are usually not related to the main quest, which makes sense, I suppose. Well, that's a way to use a vehicle. That is a much better bow. What should we use? Probably I can just drop one of these guys. Oh, I should have dropped the one that has actual usage on it. None of these are new, though. But I think this one might have been new. Nope, looks like all of them have usage on it. That's fine. So, what do we do here? What do we do over here? We've got just a bunch of metal balls. Do we just need to scoop all of them and put them there to get the weights? It kind of looks like that. You could probably just manually drag them one by one in there, but they kind of want you to just scoop them. Scoop them all up. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Am I correct, though? Seems like that's roughly what we want to do. Luckily, we don't need all of them either. So that's just a clean, efficient solution. That's fun. Fun way to do it. And there we go. So now we can upgrade our stamina. Now that we have our 12th piece of spirit orb. Technically only 4 now though, but you know what I mean. Yeah, like we're probably pretty powerful for this region in a sense now because, as I said, we're 100 hours in and we're just now showing up to the second dungeon. Tell me this makes for a good combo. Literally every enemy I've seen in this region has been pretty weak. But apparently, like, under the hood, the game kind of decides on the level of enemies out in the wild, partially based on how many dungeons you beat, and, but also based on, of course, like, other stuff, like your level and stuff. And, probably the enemies are gonna get much harder just for having beaten this dungeon afterwards. So what do you have here? That's what I want to know. You like the blacksmith? He's an elder, so he's fine. Give me a break. That Helian Blondie had me making the weirdest stuff. Oh, really, Zelda? She said it was a simple mask, but it looked funny to me, and she had me to make it with an odd material. At the time, my apprentice Fugo kept saying he wanted to be a smithy like me. But now all he talks about is marbled rock roast. He won't so much as show his face around here anymore. Dag nabbit. And it was finally time for me to pass along the secret of our trade. How to make the boulder breaker. Customer? Sorry, bub. I'm Smitty, not a shopkeeper. My focus is on the boulder breaker right now. The art of crafting such a beaut has been passed down through the ages. Only a chosen few can make it. It's a historical weapon, and making it is an absolute honor. Here I thought I'd be teaching my apprentice Fugo to make it. But the fool's obsessed with that marbled rock roast stuff. It's all he cares about anymore. I told him to shove off right in the middle of a work. I'm done with him. Yeah, so this marbled rock roast is really turning up this city all around. Nothing too much to see here though, it seems like. So we're just gonna have to go to the center of town, I think. Oh, there's the sapphire shop though. 300 rupees. Yeah, so they sell for double what they cost, essentially. Like, you buy them for double what you can sell them. Makes sense, right? But pretty nice. He's just closed. He's stuck on the marbled rock roast. Do you have anything new? Topaz. Yeah, I think I actually had 10 of them left. Sure. 1,000 rupees. I don't know if it was, like, actually worth it, but I guess I had rubies as well. Whatever. Got any sapphires? But I don't have 10 because I sold them. Oh well. Doesn't matter. You're a good person to have around, though. I'll say that. Now we got a ton of rupees, and probably no auras, but unless a quest, like, specifically wants a bunch of auras all of a sudden, we should be fine. I don't think it matters too much. Alright, so let's just go to the center of town. Talk to all these crucial people here. See, the quest is being mentioned. Is this the inn? Did I talk to you guys yet? Yeah, I did, okay. So unless I didn't talk to this guy, I think I've talked to everyone. He's just going on and on about the roast. And I guess we didn't talk to you. You've got the general store cooking up. Sugarcane, we don't have any of that. So we may as well buy some, because why not? Goron Spice. Seems useful to have all of these things on hand, just in case. We definitely don't need fire fruit, and I think for once, we don't really need arrows either. Alright. Alright, well, enough sidetracking. Time for the main event. This guy's just probably ate way too much marbled rock roast. Crane, not you too! And after all my warnings about the marbled rock roast? So everyone's acting funny, cause of the marbled rock roast that President Yunobo is mining.
Hey.
What are you mumbling about over there? It's gonna be Yunobo.
You all talking about marbled rock roast, are ya? Huh.
It's got a new outfit, that's for sure.
There's nothing to worry about, in my opinion.
Yunobo,
Now
what's
stop
come up with
playing
you?
the rock chompers and get over here, Goro.
I don't even know if Yunobo was voice acted in the first game.
What could you want? Yo.
Well, not as friendly as I remember this fellow Yunobo. Well, if it ain't Link, you're so tiny, barely even noticed ya. Yunobo, what's the big idea, talking like that to our esteemed guest? Bluto, or should I say boss, you really don't know your place, do ya? Slurgo, tell me, who runs Goron City these days? Yunobo-ko.
Hey.
And Offrack, who's in charge of Yunobo-ko? You are President Yunobo. You hear that, Bluto? You're not needed around here anymore. You think I'm just gonna sit and...
Yo.
So, Link, what's your business in Goron City, huh? Princess Zelda, huh? And you're wondering about any strange going-ons? Princess Zelda? I heard she's gone missing, but you're telling me she's still missing? I mean, it's hard to miss those lovely blonde locks of hers after all. Locks? Does that mean hair? Uh-oh. The lady with hair like that. She's the same one President Yunobo talks to about marbled rock roast. Pipe down, you two. You'll keep your traps shut if you know what's good for ya. As you can see, Goron City is the picture of peace, and we can't help with Princess Zelda. So you'd better shove off. I've got to get more marbled rock roast. Can't afford to keep her waiting. Well, that is suspicious indeed. So, quote-unquote Zelda is involved with the marbled rock roast. Yunobo, I swear, if you bring any more of that stuff my aching back. Stodgy old guy, sticking your nose into things you've got your spine to worry about. Slurgo, Offrack, time to head back to Yunobo-ko HQ. Alright, well that's a little bit worrisome. He's definitely less cooperative than Tullen was. Alright. Oh, that guy. He used to be just a kid following me around crying boss and this and boss that. It was all business as usual around here. Then he created Yunobo-ko, a group of Gorons who worked the mines. Once they started digging up that marbled rock roast, Yunobo and all the youngsters changed. You heard me, changed! All due to that strange marble rock roast. Yunobo dug up. And now all the youngsters just sit around eating it instead of working. Why, some of them are even running scams trying to get more marbled rock roast. There's no way he can't see what a mess we're in with it, but he keeps playing dumb. If it weren't for my darn spine, I'd march right into Yunobo HQ and give Yunobo a piece of my mind. But HQ is in a pain in the neck location, you see. For starters, I'd have to go through the northern mining site. In this condition, I can't even ride a cart. What to do? Yes, that is puzzling indeed. Okay. Okay, so he's just gonna say the same thing. So, what do we do? Let's look at our quest. Many of the Gorons in Goron City are ravenously eating marbled rock roast. Yunobo and a blonde woman seem to be involved with this new rock, and Yunobo and the others are now headed to Yunobo-ko HQ to look into some marbled rock roast business. So I guess we have no choice but to follow him over there and see what that's all about. How far is that? It's, let's see. Just up the path that way. Next to the shrine we were at. Looks like we could technically use the minecart. But I guess it's kind of worth exploring the path for now. So let's just make our way that way. Up the shrine and off to Yunobo. Let me just drink some water. It's almost nighttime though. So is there gonna be like a stable there? Maybe not. Oh, look at that. We can still see the minecart going all the way down. That's so cool. Do we have to take the minecart? That's a good question. Like, there's a path down there we could obviously walk. If we want to go the walking route, I suppose. It's kind of interesting because it says there's a path down there, but it's not super obvious that there's an official path. I mean, like, sure, you can go up there, but why would you? I guess is the question. There's also a bunch of monsters down there. We can see some more like rock roast type rocks over there as well. And I'm assuming this is where we want to go? Sort of, yeah. Anyways, so we gotta take the minecart on the left here. So let's do that. We can, was there like a cooking pot here? I thought there was, but I guess not. Oh yeah, well, what's up here? We never actually checked it out. Yeah, he's just eating some more rock roast. So, where's the minecart we saw? There's one over here. We might need to supply our own fan. I'm not seeing one close by, so we're just gonna use up one of our fans. Is this good? Looks decent enough. All right. Off we go. That's the shortcut way. Guy, that's my cart. Oh, can we not? I'm sorry. Please don't take it away. Fine. I mean, can we talk to you about it? Okay, there are monsters around, so I can't walk there. How am I supposed to get this minecart? Try it out. I guess we'll at least finish his quest. Huh? When did you fix it? And how did you know I wanted it fixed? It doesn't matter. I'm saved. Okay, here I go. Wait a sec. Everyone knows that a cart won't move unless it's on some tracks. Can you please put it on the tracks before I get on board? My cart is the one with the cushion on it. I don't want any bruises on my behind, so make sure you've got the right one. Okay. That's his special cart. So that should be pretty good. I just know that Garandia is down the tracks. There are monsters around, so I can't walk there. How am I supposed to get in this minecart? Alright. You should be good. Okay, where are you going? I want to go to that end of the mine cart track. Gorondia has got to be over there. I can feel it. I'm not so sure, kid. What do you mean, let's start over? Oh, I'm supposed to hop on with you, I see. Well, I'm going there anyways, so that's fine. That's just what we were meant to do. I mean, it's a good thing if there's an incentive to go on a minecart, because, you know, it kind of felt like we were skipping some potential cool stuff down there. I see Yunobo has all of his logo and everything. Whoa, I can see Yunobo HQ. That must mean I've made it to the other end of the track. Since I've made it down the tracks, all I've got to do now is look for Gorondia. Oh, hey guy, how come you're still here? That was a close one. He almost overheard that I'm looking for Gorondia. Oh ho ho! You probably want a reward, huh? Okay. That's kind of a lame reward, but okay. I'm gonna find treasure that's worth so much more than that. I'm gonna be rich. Once I'm rich, I'll hire you, my guy. Well, perfect. That sounds like a good deal. The ancient city of Gorondia. Guess we'll never know. And yeah, there's a lot of gloom around here. So that's a bit sketchy. Is there another shrine close by? I mean, technically speaking, it would make sense, I suppose. A note to our Hylian workers: when entering the sizzling hot cave, remember to prepare your soft, flammable skin against the heat. Okay. I mean, that's fair enough. Alright, Yunobo, I want to have a word with you. Looks like we've got some Hylians instead, though, so at least they can be reasoned with. Oh, I don't believe we've met before. Are you a new worker here? Pleased to meet you are. Please tell me you are. Okay. That's right. Good. You have no idea how badly you were needed. We have a dire staffing shortage at the moment. All the young Gorons are so obsessed with marble rock roast that they can't be bothered to swing a pickaxe. I hope President Yunobo will address the issue somehow, but in the meantime, we need all the workers we can get. I think President Yunobo is at Yunobo Co. storage in the front of HQ, making a deal for more marbled rock roast. Alright. President Yunobo's the entrepreneurial genius who founded Yunobo Co. He started as a small mining business to boost Goron City's development, but then out of nowhere he struck it rich. Yunobo Co. has since become the world's leading name in mineral mining, with both Gorons and Hylians on its payroll. And it all began with one hard-working Goron. Talk about inspirational. I'll admit President Yunobo has been acting a little off since Marble Rock Roast first appeared on the scene. But I can't argue with all that he's accomplished. The guy made Goron City what it is today. Yeah, in more ways than one. Alright, do you have anything to say about Marbled Rock Roast? The Gorons are just going nuts? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, well that's all I wanted from you. There's still lava inside the caves. You'll get burnt into a crisp if you go there dressed like that. Unless you're dying to know how a baked apple feels, I'd recommend investing in some fire-resistant gear. The Flamebreaker Armor I sell would more than do the trick. And if you don't have enough rupees, don't worry. You can make some quick cash by selling me things you don't need. Okay. It's the same price here, luckily. But you don't have the full set, but I guess, you know, that's a good thing. They're selling it here if you forgot, so you don't have to backtrack. Pretty sweet, but we do have the full set, so we don't have to worry or anything. Yeah. So Yunobo is at the storage, which is right there on the right. Anything cool here? Just, again, a bunch of gloom everywhere. That's a little bit concerning. Other than that, there's surely gonna be a Korok if I go up here, right? There tends to be. That's how things go usually. If it's anything like the bistro, at least. Yep. It's predictable. That's game design 101. Alright, not bad. Not bad indeed. And what's actually here, though? Because we have a ladder. Does this just go behind the store? No, this is a second floor. Look at that. We've got a recipe here. And we've got a book. What does the book actually say? Yunobo's diary. Okay, this is interesting. After the eruption of Death Mountain stopped, the lava stopped flowing all over Eldin. Then it got colder. The sudden shift in climate has made folks feel sick. And whoever isn't sick is upset by how different everything around here is. At this rate, Goron City will fall apart. I keep wondering if there's anything I can do. The lava has been cooled and hardened, which means we can reach areas we weren't able to before. Eldin is covered in rock now, and there's ore galore. There's only one thing to do now. Dig and dig until there's no more digging to be done. We'll dig up every bit of ore and get the city back to boomin'. I was busy digging in the caves and mining ore, and before I knew it, everyone was helping out. Slurgo and Offrak were the most ambitious of the group. I thought I was the only one who cared enough to get the city back to boomin', but I was wrong. I figured it's a good time to offer job security to everyone by starting up a company. We're calling it Yunobo Co. Slurgo and Offrak came up with the name. It's still pretty chilly around here these days, but most of us have gotten used to it. With the temperatures cooler, now everyone can visit Goron City without using fireproof gear. We're going to build a new road to make it more welcoming to travelers. With more travelers passing through, we can offer the ore mined by Yunobo for a special price. Something called the upheaval happened, and Hyrule Castle is floating in the air. Princess Zelda and Link have gone missing, and Pyrrha has sent out search parties. I'd like to go and lend a hand. But lately there has been strange red haze coming from Death Mountain. Before I leave, I'll go see what's going on to make sure everyone in the city and my workers at Yunobo are safe. Alright. And that's the last of the diary. From back when things were still doing alright. And then the upheaval comes and we're not sure what happened. But Marble Rock Roast sure got thrown in the mix. Okay, I can see a shrine over there. Should I map it? I may as well. It's pretty far though. Pretty far indeed. It's like behind Death Mountain. Wow. I'm just gonna switch it to a more long-term kind of pin. May as well map the other one, I suppose, even though I guarantee you that we're gonna get to it with the story. Yeah, okay. Nicely done. Anyone above the tower here? Just kind of curious. Regardless, it's gonna be a good vantage point to see anything potentially interesting. We can't really see what's causing the smoke just yet, I suppose. But yeah. Okay, let's go talk to Yunobo. See what everything's all about. Hey, it's you again. The one who knows President Yunobo. He's talking about the marbled rock roast with the blonde lady right now. Don't tell me that we're finally gonna find, like, the mysterious Zelda that does not seem to be Zelda. She's been sporadic. We've been looking all over the land for her. No one's allowed to come in. I don't really like that lady, but it's definitely the marbled rock roast's fault that everyone's been acting funny. Yeah. President Yunobo said he got that weird mask he's wearing from the lady too. Aha, and it's all coming together because the blacksmith wanted, or was asked by Zelda to make that mask. He was always so nice, but as soon as he started wearing it, he got real mean. Hey, you're friends with President Yunobo, aren't you? You know how he's created Yunoboko for mining. It was supposed to be helpful for people who needed ore and stuff, but now it's just making things weird around here. If we let you pass, will you convince President Yunobo to make Yunoboko stop mining marbled rock roast? Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Slurgo, did you hear that? Sure did. Maybe he'll get President Yunobo to be himself again. Oh hey, it's hot in there. It'd be dangerous if you went in like that. If you don't have fire-resistant equipment, you should go to the HQ to get some. Alright, well let's hop in. And yeah, it does not take long for us to burn up. So it's time to equip all our gear. I don't know if we really care for the helmet. Whatever, let's have the helmet. And yeah, let's also swap out our bow and our weapon so that everything doesn't burn up. Alright. Where are you, Yunobo? Will we see Zelda? Oh my god, we will, for the first time since her disappearance at the castle. Well, this is awfully interesting. Cut it out already, President Yunobo. We want you to take off that weird mask so you can go back to the President Yunobo we know and love. Boys. Oh, Zelda's activating the mask again. Oh my god. Princess Zelda is right. Marbled rock roast is good. It makes everyone happy. Oh man, we're gonna have to fight Yunobo. Clearly not himself. Okay, I love the subtitle. Unlike a regular enemy, that's just the title we go for. Luckily we have a pretty good weapon. So I guess, as I said, since it's a main story thing, he doesn't have a lot of health or anything. Yeah, it's gonna take 3 hits, that's about it. Luckily the mask is breaking. Whoa, that was close. There we go. And now he's just gonna be his regular self again. What happened? Huh? Slurgo, off-rack. I don't understand. Everything is a blur ever since I put on the mask from Princess Zelda. I need to talk to her. Maybe she can tell me what the story is. Hey, where is she anyway? Aha. Ah, Princess Zelda. Oh no. She's gonna try to trap us in here? Yeah, looks like it.
Huh?
Is everyone all right? Nobody's injured?
Huh?
What's that? I thought I heard something.
Huh?
Well, it doesn't matter right now. Princess Zelda is just outside the cave. Huh? That blonde lady was Princess Zelda?
Huh?
Yeah, and I need to ask her about that mask and the marbled rock roast. We gotta hurry and go talk to her.
Oh.
The only way to break those red rocks is with my charge attack. But I can't really see where I'm going when I charge. Link, be my eyes and guide me too. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna get Yunobo's ability. The power of fire. When Yunobo's aura is charged, he can be aimed in any direction for a fiery rolling attack. Okay. So let's try that out. How does this work?
I can do it!
Just like anyone else, I guess. Alright. So I guess the Zelda's attack wasn't super effective considering Yunobo can do that. That did the trick. Come on, boys, let's go after Princess Zelda.
Huh?
Princess Zelda? I'm not seeing her. Hmm? What's that red haze spouting from Death Mountain, Goro? You don't remember President Yunobo? You told us the red haze is dangerous and that we shouldn't go near it. It showed up at the same time Hyrule Castle started floating and the upheaval happened. The ground was super rumbly, and you were worried Death Mountain might erupt again, so you went to check it out. Yeah, and when you came back from the mountain, you were wearing that mask. I remember now, Goro. I saw Princess Zelda at Death Mountain's crater. She talked to me and gave me that mask to wear. So, does that mean Princess Zelda lives inside Death Mountain? Well, she's definitely not here. Maybe if we go up there, we'll find her. Slurgo, Offrack, I'm gonna go look for Princess Zelda. I can't be having you two along, but I'll sort this out. I'll ask her how to get everyone back to normal. So wait back home for me. Everything is gonna be A-okay.
Yep.
Well, finally, things are looking up for Goron City. Link, please come with me to Death Mountain to look for the princess. Alright. Well, we shall do that. I don't know if there was anything cool to check out here before we run off. Probably not. But hey, we actually saw Zelda ourselves for I think the first time since she was spotted at the castle. Matt says I kind of want to replay Xenoblade Chronicles. I wouldn't blame ya. The first one seems like a good one. I still need to play Xenoblade X, and then probably the first one or third one is the one I would go for. Realistically, I don't know. Xenoblade 3 seems the most appealing to me after X. Anyways, let's stop messing around. Where do we want to go? We have been given no, like, super clear indication of how to get to Goron Mountain. Or not just Death Mountain. What does our adventure log actually say? Okay, if you go to Death Mountain where Princess Zelda and Yunobo last met, you may be able to find a lead. Okay. Did we, no, I forgot to upgrade our stamina. I'm so stupid. Should we do that? I don't think it matters too much right now. It's not a huge deal, I suppose. Like, we won't need stamina, so... Would have been worse if I forgot to upgrade my hearts, I suppose. Yeah, so we've literally been tasked to go... like, all the way... over there. Which seems pretty far right now. There's also... Is there a shortcut minecart to go there? Or we just kind of gotta go that way? I don't know, I'm just wondering. This minecart goes all the way there. And I mean, there's a minecart that goes pretty close. Because otherwise our options are kind of to walk all this way. Which, like, seems pretty far. Yeah, like, we could walk all the way there. It's pretty far away from Death Mountain, though. So I think minecarts are our best bet. We still got the Tullen abilities, though. I don't even know where did Yunobo go? Yeah, we might have to lift that up a bit. Alright, Yunobo. Hopefully you can hop on these minecarts with me. I mean, as you can see, just like Tullen. Okay, never mind, he actually does this. Interesting. And there's a bloopy down there. So I guess there's, yeah, I mean, there's this cave right there with Misko's treasure. I'm gonna map that. We're not gonna do that today. But that's interesting. Let's just bring our minecart down below. Although we could have like free minecarts over there, but it doesn't really matter. There's plenty of minecarts here. I'm pretty sure this is the way we want to go. But let's double check that. Yeah, seems like the obvious shortcut to get to there. And then there's, yeah, there's tracks going all the way around. That's pretty exciting. Okay. Anything else? I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Some boss bokoblins, stuff like that. Of course, lots of gloom, lots of monsters. A bit of marbled rock roast. Another cave over there. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have put more fans. I didn't think about how this is just going uphill quite a bit. Okay, let's map Addison. I feel like we're missing out on a lot of stuff, but this is how they wanted us to go, so it doesn't matter. It's probably fine to go the way we're going. This guy, still eating marbled rock roast. Okay. He should have been working at that mining site, but he hasn't been showing up, not even for lunches. I guess it's no surprise he's missing. He was eating tons of marbled rock roast, probably wandered off while munching. Who was that? I missed the beginning. Okay. So his friend's just been missing. Matt says you gotta play them in order in my opinion. Okay. Fair enough. Xenoblade? Yeah, maybe. I mean, they're kind of separate, but I'm sure they have a lot of little Easter eggs and things that make it good if you actually play it in order. But Xenoblade 1 is better than 3 in my opinion, says Matt. Yeah, I mean, it might be. I mean, isn't like the thematics of the game, like, I don't care so much about the mechanics, but just the thematics of the story, how do they differ, essentially? Though Xenoblade Chronicles as a series might not be in my top 5 JRPGs for me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get, like, start a big new game now, at least, so that's why I've never gotten around to it yet. Okay. So we've got a whole station of minecarts back over there. We get a nice view here, that's for sure. Alright. Well, I don't feel like dragging my minecart all the way there. There's a lot of good stuff around here. Oh, we just got some free stuff, I guess, to build with. And yeah, we have a Korok. Where do you want to go, buddy? Yeah, you want to go that way. I see. Well, I'm mostly going to try to focus on the main quest today, so I'm only going to map you. Okay. That'll have to do for now. Is that... That looks like a monster camp. And yeah, there's... There really is quite a bit of good stuff here to check out. But we'll mostly keep it at this for now. Also, I can probably... yeah, the Addison sign. Well, whatever, let's keep it mapped. And this, yeah, this is the big one. No, this is where we were at. Ah, okay. It's kind of funny that the fan somehow got put apart. This is how we got here, of course. Okay. And that's where the fire was coming from. It all makes sense now. I got myself lost and confused. There's a lot of building materials. So that's nothing new. Okay. These guys don't have anything too special to say. But this minecart only goes to the summit of Death Mountain, you know. But it's also blocked. Because they probably don't want us to just get a free ride there the first time around. Death Mountain West Site Station. Okay. So the summit is that way. And that second track probably goes somewhere else. What do we have here, though? Huh? Didn't you go to Death Mountain? Oh, sorry, I mistook you for someone else. Just earlier, a blonde-haired Hylian like you headed off towards Death Mountain. Now that I think about it, that Hylian was a woman. Okay. So yeah, Zelda came by here. And it might be worth exploring inside. And also switching weapons. So let's always get some bright bloom seeds out of that. It's hard to say if this is the main way we should go, but it kind of feels that way. And oh boy. Yeah, these are broken. I think if we slap a rocket onto it, we could use it. If there ever was a rocket here, there is no rocket. There was a rocket over there, but I'm kind of feeling lazy. Granted, I don't actually have very many rockets in my inventory, so I think we'll have to go for the rocket. See, like, I'm not sure if inside that cave is actually the main quest, or if we're just supposed to go to the right up with the minecart, but either way, we'll get it done. This time I'm gonna, you know, keep it separate, keep the dungeon in a separate stream, not do anything crazy like last time when we were at Rito Village and we went for like 6 hours to do the whole thing. We ain't gonna do that. Okay. So just slap a rocket to the back, and hopefully this is safe. Oh no, not safe. Not safe. I'm sorry. So we've got a shrine above. Actually, that is a pretty good shortcut to just make our way above. Just looking at the map, we could ascend up this mountain for ages and ages, probably. But yeah, don't think I'm going there without some bright blooms. Alright, so this is probably the actual main way to go. Just when I thought I was help was finally on the way, it's a piddly Helion. The stinkin' track broke and now I'm stuck here. None of the other workers even noticed. Great, just great. At this rate, I won't be able to go buy any more marbled rock roast. This is my last one. Maybe you'll actually turn fine after that. So yeah, you've got to figure out a way to get me out of here. It's real simple. Just let me know when I can find, when I can get in the cart and send it flying. Done. Oh, but you're all piddly. I mean, I can't exactly ask Perez himself to do it. Okay. Hey, we got Max Spaghetti in the chat. How are you doing? I need to get this game eventually. You sure do. It's a good game. Good game to have on your Switch. How's the weekend going, though? You just chilling out, watching a bit of streams, I take it? Okay, so we gotta fix the track somehow. Somehow, at least. I don't know. I guess we're not gonna solve your problem just yet, unless it's very obvious. I mean, yeah, he literally just wants to go flying, so we do just use a rocket, I suppose. Rocket time. That should do it. I mean, the curve of the mine track is much steeper this way.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just send him off. Oh, that was smooth. They were expecting a rocket. It just kind of works out the way it does. Alright, Tullen. Helping me from the lava. The outside! I escaped! Nice. Matt says the story of the Xenoblade games are intertwined. It's not just Easter eggs. Fair enough. But do you think you could play 3 without playing any of the other ones and still have fun, though? Or not be, like, overly confused? Like, maybe you won't get as much out of it, but... Like, I know the DLC especially is more intertwined, but I don't know about the main game. Not bad, considering how piddly you are. Want a marbled rock roast as a reward? Just kidding. The supply is running low, and it's precious to me, so I can't part with it. Instead of that, I'll give you what I picked up in the cave. Okay, that's much better. Round here, you can't get marbled rock roast, just ugly, weird vehicles. I'm gonna tell President Yunobo and get my assignment changed. So that ain't bad. It's still funny, like the last guy who just gave me a regular Zonai charge, which is very underwhelming. Alright. Matt says you can still have fun, but the story-wise is better in order. Okay. That's good to know, I guess. Can I play 1 and 3 and skip out on 2, or would I still miss out a lot? Alright, Yunobo, do your thing. I guess, like, while we're doing this quest, we're, like, in a rare scenario where we can use both sage abilities at once, essentially. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, we're not, we don't have the stealth armor anymore, so that fireproof lizard just ran away. Though we don't really need any of them ever again. So these rockets are just stapled to the ground. They're all stuck in the ground. And I mean, I see we've got a bubble frog over there. Which I'm so used to, as I said, having the stealth armor. It's weird that the bubble frog heard me coming. Okay. Didn't realize I needed 2 shots. Once again, we're never gonna get the blue pea out of that. Anything else here? It really doesn't look like it. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of Zonai devices. And again, look, they don't want us to ascend up here. By design. But, like, we could probably cheap out the system. I mean, Zelda was here, is what he said. So what does that even mean? Do we have an update on our quest? Probably not. What's the map looking like? We've got this track, which goes all the way around. So yeah, let's just do the regular suggested route, which would be just to follow the track, I would hope. Hoping it's not broken. I think we should be good. We can't block all of the track, surely. So let's just make ourselves a minecart. And just go for the track. Because this is not the right track though. This one, I mean, this one still goes around, but it kind of goes around the bottom. Actually, it's a full loop, interestingly. That's interesting. Well, nevertheless, we still have to... Oh, actually, let's... since we're going for a long ride, let's equip this. Alright. Whoop, come back. Off the tracks you go. There we go, Tullen actually got rid of the wolf. Yeah, little hiccup in the tracks, but nobody cares about that, because then they're fine. So it's not like we have a huge trek or anything. We just get to enjoy a beautiful minecart ride. I love that. Much less tedious than climbing up to the legendary boat in the sky. And as is apparent, we're supposed to shoot these enemies. This bridge was how we would have climbed back in Breath of the Wild, I think. I'm not sure we ever usually got so close to the mountain. I don't know if we got them. We only got one of them, apparently. That's an interesting place. A lot of cool sky islands. We're actually seeing the first bit of Akala, which we had not really seen before. Oh man. Let's take a better weapon here. Okay. That ain't too bad. Whoa. Let's not throw him off the cliff, please. I could use whatever you've got in stock for me. Oh, didn't mean to send you there. Sorry. I just shot you off of the mountain. Yeah, so our sword's about to break. We might want to take something different and better. Oh yeah, by the way, like, I guess I could have just shot you at the thing, right? Yeah. I could have just done that at the bottom of the rails as well. But let's just go up here. Again, as I said, it's kind of cool having our first look at Akala. Max says, yo, that's cool, I know. Like, they had a bit of minecarts in Breath of the Wild, but because they didn't really have those building mechanics, you couldn't do much out of them. Okay, come on. Come on, Yunobo. Don't block the view. But yeah, first view of Akala. We're all of a sudden being revealed all this region pretty much. I may as well map all this stuff. I'm not gonna go to it. Oh yeah, this was already mapped. Huh, fun. Okay. I guess we saw this tower from elsewhere before. And yeah, I mean, why not, right? Let's map all the cool stuff. We're not going there, but I mean, it would be stupid not to map it, I suppose, while we see it. This tower we don't have either. Yeah, this one's mapped, no doubt. What else? What else is there? I mean, there's a shrine down there. That's the shrine for the stable. I think we've got that mapped too. We're actually not bad. I guess we saw most of this stuff from a different angle, but seeing like the little spiral down there in Akala, we haven't seen that before. There's a shrine over there we haven't seen. I guarantee you we haven't mapped that one yet. What else? What else do we have? Did we say we had that one mapped? Yeah, we did. It would really help if I can at least remember that. I don't know. Anything else? That seems like the bulk of it. A lot of these sky islands, I'm not even sure where they're from, or if we've been to them. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the claymores, but it is what it is. We've got some boxes over here. Oh, that's like, what? I don't know, a decent amount of arrows. 7, 12. Not sure if there was 2 packs of 5. Alright, Yunobo, I'm gonna need ya. And yeah, okay. We just keep on going up. I'm glad they made fun use of these minecarts. Would this have broken my minecart if I didn't destroy this? Maybe. Seared prime steak. Sure, somehow we have like did not have that before. We could also probably attach this to the front in case we ever need some defenses. Look at that. We're gonna be pretty strong now. And we may as well use a second fan, just in case it gets too steep. Even though that's gonna cost more battery. Probably worth it. Maybe it's also less balanced, but we'll just have to hope for the best. Max says if I get this game, I might just start fusing everything to each other, lol. Yep, that's how you're meant to play. And there's that cube over there in the sky, of course. Okay, whoa! Uh-oh. I just realized the issue here. Oh my god. That really makes it less smooth. That our little spikes are literally hitting every piece of rail. Okay, let's get rid of the spikes, because they're dangerous. Alright. That's how we defend ourselves. Come on, Yunobo, come back please. Just in time. There we go. It's like playing bowling. But in the middle, there's a lot of cool stuff to check out at the bottom here. Oh my god. There's too much cool stuff to look at. And the shrine is right below. So we've made it. We've made it to where we want to be. We're nearing the top of Death Mountain. And we get a Sunday lion, so that's a good, always a good sign. The red substance that spouts from the cracks in the ground is called gloom. Avoid it at all costs. Coming into contact with gloom drains your vitality. If you touch it, get away from it immediately and rest. Okay. That's interesting because why would it not apply to Gorons? Why is it like a Helian warning? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Well, this is a strange place for a shrine, but I guess we're tight for space on the edge of a mountain. So let's just hop in. This game looks really cool. It sure does. It's, I don't know if it's like my favorite game of all time. As I said, Breath of the Wild was my favorite game of all time. I can't really comment until I beat this game, but it's definitely, like, in terms of technical achievement, this one is no doubt even crazier than Breath of the Wild. And, you know, the joke that people say all the time is that Breath of the Wild, who everyone thought was amazing and revolutionary when it came out, makes it look like a tech demo for this game. Or like a prototype or whatever, by comparison. But, I mean, overall, this game is obviously great. We'll have to see how it holds up, like, story-wise, like, storytelling-wise, but mechanically, obviously, it's better. For the most part. Now, of course, there is this factor of, like, if you're a Zelda fan, it may depend, like, if you care for those building mechanics, you know? But, okay, this is a bad idea. Where's this going? Probably just to my death? Yeah. Yeah, okay. We might have to recall this. And go here. Grab that. That's actually a pretty sleek way to do things. I suppose this is still technically the intended solution. But, yeah, that's kind of funny. Can we... We might have to back this up if we want to control it. Alright. How is that? That is looking mighty fine. And we got the treasure chest unlocked. All right. Okay, we got another pretty good bow. That's always exciting. Let's drop this one. I don't think there's anything more that way just yet. It's mostly empty. It's kind of surprising actually that they made the shrine that way. And what is this? Probably nothing. Or just an easy way to get back to there. Well, I'm gonna bring one of these. Because this just seems like useful to have. Max's the shrines in this game are very different from Breath of the Wild. Yeah, they're like, you know, Breath of the Wild shrines were pretty open-ended compared to, like, other Zelda games, let's say. But these ones are even more open-ended, and of course they pretty much all focus on the building mechanic stuff. So, strong construct bow. As we know, they ain't actually that strong in practice. Like, what? It's like 11? Yeah. So I'm gonna grab this one. Gonna grab this one back. So that's pretty good. And what am I trying to do? I'm so confused. Yeah, just the weapon's gonna break soon, I guess. Okay, so we've got wings. And we've got these guys. And they're all just chilling out here. So, I mean, we got the chest for this shrine. So I guess literally the goal is to fly there? I mean, okay, that seems simple enough, right? We can probably, like, just attach one of these on it, though, to have better control. I'm taking the one further to the right because I think the turn angle will be better. Seems straightforward enough, unless there's some weird surprise waiting for us on the other side. I will say this is kind of a first, to have a shrine with just freeform flying happening inside, in a big open space. Haven't seen that one before, that's for sure. Alright, let's try to land smoothly. That's a nice landing. I mean, they had a pretty wide landing pad. They don't want to make it too hard after all. Alright. Look at that. Visitor to the shrine. I'm not gonna read this. Just gonna drink some water instead. Because it's warm, it's summer. All right. So that makes 5. So I think we're getting pretty close to the top of the mountain. But it's like I thought this would have been a tedious trek. But discovering that we've just got a bunch of fun minecarts to play around with, that just makes it so much better. Of course, like I will say, of course, the music to go up to the Stormwind Arc in Rito Village, that was some kick-ass music just to get to there. So I guess we just gotta ascend back up. It's kind of clunky. Why did they put the shrine here? It feels very un-Nintendo-like. Like we're just gonna put a shrine here and then getting back up will be a chore. Just because it's like too low. Feels kind of clunky for what it is. A main quest shrine on your path to the main quest. Alright, do we have enough stamina? I'm hesitant to just jump because I don't think we have enough stamina. We should be fine. Yep, our minecart is gone. Doesn't really matter because we're supposed to go up these stairs, and this is where the main quest plays out anyways. Link, over there! Did you see anything? I didn't see anything. Is this way? Okay. Again, anything cool to see out in the distance? I don't know. Is this just the summit? Kind of. Yeah, we kind of made it to the summit. Alright, Yunobo, where are you? Are you not coming along? Oh, maybe I was supposed to talk to him. Oh yeah, I guess I was.
I think it was near here. When I came up the mountain, I saw her. The princess was standing right here, Goro. And then she gave me this fancy mask to wear around. After that, oh, jeez. It's no use. I can't remember anything that happened after that.
Oh man. What was that?
Huh?
Oh, Zelda's back.
There she is! Princess!
Yeah,
Princess
that
Zelda!
ain't looking too
We
good.
need to talk to you. It's dangerous.
Oh man. What is this? Whoa. Uh-oh, that ain't looking too good. What is happening? What's happening to Death Mountain? A monster of some kind? Moragia rising from the Death Mountain chasm? I don't know. I didn't read that. Oh, yes, Mac. 'Tis very scary. Whoa, that thing broke out of the crater like it was nothing. Is that marbled rock? Is it alive? And there's 3 of those things. Hang on, no, those are heads. It's so big. How could something that large appear out of nowhere like that? I've never seen anything like this on Death Mountain, Goro. If we don't take that thing out, who knows what will happen to Princess Zelda. He's still convinced Princess Zelda's like all chill and well, even though we've had many reports of her doing weird things around Hyrule. But I can't exactly charge at it from down here. Any ideas, Link?
Oh boy, it's real big.
Is this because Zelda used her spirit to become a dragon? Like, you know, Raru was hinting at.
Here I go!
Am I supposed to hit it?
Let's go!
Probably not. Oh, maybe. Because what else am I supposed to do? I'm not sure how to go about defeating this one. I guess I gotta climb up. And I'm not sure how good Yunobo's reach is with his ability. Then again, maybe I'm expected to craft some sort of flying contraption. Okay, can you hit? I literally don't know where you went, Yunobo. Oh god. Oh, there are wings over here. They were like sneakily hiding here, but they gave us like full engines. Oh my god. Full engines, 2 large batteries, and some wheels. Oh, this is my new favorite design. This is like the OP wing with so many engines and batteries. I've never ridden such a fancy flying device in this game yet. No expenses spared on that one. But clearly that's what we're supposed to do. Let's just try to not get hit. Why is it turning so weirdly? Okay, we got one. We got 2. Where's the last one? The last one is lower below. Oh man. Oh man. Missed. That ain't too good. Can you do it though? No, we're too high up. It's kind of hard, like controlling a wing when you're head on ain't too bad, but when you're literally in a fight with the camera all tilted. There we go. We got it. That was pretty cool, I'll say that. Good use of vehicles in the main story. And just like that, Moragia is down. We did it! We did it! What was that thing anyways? Luckily for how big it was surprisingly easy to take down. I thought Princess Zelda walked off somewhere around here.
Huh?
Whoa, whoa. You don't suppose she fell into that hole, do you? That would be awful. Come on, Link, let's hurry down there. Of course. Princess Zelda, don't you worry, we're coming. Can you just, like, handle the fall? You can handle the fall in the depths? Alright, down the depths we go. Because the depths are in the middle of Death Mountain, apparently, nowadays. What do we have down here? Death Mountain Chasm. Lots of lava. Oh, I'm ruining the moment because apparently I have something that can burn up. Yeah, my bow, of course. Okay, everything else is good. We're not gonna burn up. But there's a lot of lava. And it's turning dark. And I should use the trick where I drop a Bright Bloom Seed so I can see the bottom before I die. There's more lava. Let's drop another one. Oh, we're not even close. We're not even close. We just gotta dodge all this lava. I think the bottom is over there. Because I'm seeing some pose. Oh, I'm seeing the light route. There we go. We just entered the proper final level. Let's drop a bright bloom. Think it's going in the lava though. Whoa. How close are we? It's hard to tell. Oh, we're not even... Oh my god. We almost fell off of a cliff. Yeah, we were right on the edge there. Oh boy. May as well get that light root right away to actually light up the place. I see Yunobos there too. So let's just get this light root right away. But yeah, I mean, I've explored a bit of, I guess, the depth below central Hyrule and below the Hebra region where Tulin was, but this is the first time seeing that, hey, there's actually lava in the depths and such, since we hadn't been to Eldin yet. So that's some nice diversity, I suppose, because the depths can get a little stale. So there we go, we got that mapped. That first little part of the depths below Death Mountain. It's this way. Okay. Who knew it would look like this inside Death Mountain? Now that I look closer, I see a whole lot of those red rocks.
Huh?
Why would Princess Zelda be down here with all this marbled rock roast? Huh? Oh-ho! The fire temple is taunting us. To be fair, the Stormwind Arc said the same thing to Tulin. I'm hearing things again, but, I mean, you heard that too, right, Link? Because I definitely heard someone speaking just now. Let's see, I think it was coming from that way. Maybe this has to do with Zelda.
Yep.
I've got a heaping pile of questions for her, so let's hurry to where Zelda is. Alright. Do you think we'll actually find Zelda up in the fire temple? That remains to be seen. I think we were supposed to capture pictures of each statue, were we not? Maybe not this one. I'm not too sure. That's another light root that I see over there. Likely not the focus for today, so we're gonna remove that. Make it a... Oh. Yeah, make it a more regular pen. But yeah. Oh, there's another one over there. That one is actually on the way, though. On the way to where we want to be. So let's just head in that direction. And hope for the best. Because we're in the depths, but it's still completely burning hot. We definitely need that armor. Well, now that I've got you, Yunobo, can you destroy these? And do we get anything cool out of it? Does not seem like it. Well, now that you're back to your own self, though, I gotta say, I'm happy to meet you again, Yunobo. Okay, of course this broke. It was about time. It actually gets kind of difficult now that we can't use such a big chunk of our weapons down here. Okay, what else? I mean, there's more rock roast. I'll happily take the Zonite. We were overdue to go collecting for more Zonite. Although our battery ain't half bad anymore, I will say. I mean, it's not great by any means. And look at that, there's a dispenser in the depths. I don't know if this is the first dispenser I find in the depths. It might. I guess for story purposes, maybe they wanted us to have a dispenser with everything we need. I don't know. What's actually in here? Let's check it out. We don't even have that many zonite charge. Oh, no, 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 no. Why? I'm using them. That's not what I want to do. Okay, what do we have in here? Yeah, that's an unfortunate misfire. Considering that we didn't have a lot already. Big wheel, battery, steering stick. Yeah, definitely this seems intended for the main quest, to have everything you need. We may as well use up a little bit more. I mean, it's nice to have batteries and steering sticks, I will say. We have a lot more of them now. And, yeah, it's pretty good. Is it the first one we have in the depths? That's the question. I think it is. Look at that. I don't see any other dispensers down in the depths. It's kind of hard to see, though. Hopefully we're heading the right way. Any like big open area like this just screams like a big monster nearby. But I don't know. I don't know if that's true. There's something over there though. Oh, just kind of a wall. And then there's like a fire like. What's our best weapon to be decent? This one's fine, I guess. It'll have to do. Yeah, I didn't want to have a second phase, but guess we'll have to wait it out. Unless Yunobo can just smash into it. Doesn't look like it. But a bunch of fireballs like that ain't too bad. Again, we're getting some good bows down here. I can appreciate that. I'm just kind of holding on to these ones because, I don't know, they're kind of special, I suppose. Let's drop the bow we have. And yeah, why not? Let's use the high durability one. So what do we have here? We have a bunch of stuff. We've got a steering stick, some lights, stuff like that. We've got a good slab over here, so we can probably build a car real quick. Let's try to build a car. Yeah, I always forget that the wheels are too tall, so you actually have to kind of attach them like so. Alright, this shouldn't be too long. So we've got our base covered, and then I'll just add a steering stick. And I will probably add a light, because we're in the depths. And I think that should do it. We don't really need anything more, I would think. Now, you know, now that I say that, I don't really know where we want to go with this. Probably this way.
Here I go!
Obviously this ain't the fastest car. I do have to preface with that. But this kind of seems like the intended path, right? Matt says, I'm back from a cold shower. I take it it's also warm right now in Europe. Alright, let's get this stuff. The big wheels are pretty good. I mean, they, it's not like it's falling back down the cliff. So that's good. Doesn't roll back down. What do we even have here? We've got some monster camps, of course. As I said, it's been a while since I've even just bothered to go back in the depths. I won't even bother with these monster camps. I'm foolishly gonna see if I can go up this. And the answer is no. I can't. What was the red marker? It was just on top here. I think it was Addison. So let's just get rid of that. And let's go back to the map of the depths. Surely there was like a better recommended path, right? That I'm just missing, I guess. Quite possibly. Like seriously, which way is the recommended way? We built the little car over there. We came from here. You think we're supposed to go that way? I see there's like a path over there. Maybe. Maybe that's where we're supposed to go. So going downhill should be much faster.
Here I go!
Unless this just has really good grip. Which it actually does, because it also stops you from going down. So I guess now we know the big wheels have good grip in all directions. Like it literally stops it in like on a hill. It's pretty nice to know about. Yeah, I feel like I've very much lost track of where we want to go. I'm not really seeing the fire temple. There's just a bunch of lava flowing from all directions. But this seems like it's vaguely going in the right direction. I mean, I'm seeing there's some good weapons up above here. So we can grab those. Hopefully they're decent. A Traveler's Claymore with 10 attack up. Yeah, that's nice. Let's not waste it just now, though. Yeah, that was pretty effective. Just like a good shockwave. It's always what we need. Again, it's kind of hard to see. Maybe I'll use my favorite pants instead. Because yeah, we only need one like fire resistant armor piece. That's literally it. Surprisingly, to be honest. So, we've got a wing over here with some rockets and some stuff like that and a steering stick. I still don't really see where the dungeon is. Like, we could see it before in the cutscene. Now it's all dark. So we don't really know where to go. But let's just trust that we should go to the blue marker. There's what, like an enemy nearby? Oh, it's just one of these guys again. And I just wanted to also craft this sword with like a nice extension of some kind. Nothing too great because the sword's already pretty good. I mean, we've got a good chunk of these though, so maybe we can afford a good sword. It's a 35 damage sword now. That's pretty good. And we didn't have to work too hard for it. And all of these will burn up, so we gotta be careful. Maybe we should use this at this point. Oh, this is a one-handed though. That's nice to keep on hand. Yeah, so let's build some sort of flying machine. Just like so. This is always my favorite. We're gonna use this and that. And I don't think we have wheels. Oh, we do have wheels. So this is gonna be free. Nice. And we've got the steering stick right here. So we're just gonna blindly fly in the direction that we need to be and hope for the best. Okay, come on. There we go. Off we go.
I can do it!
This is a different one. We want to go here. Up here somewhere. Just hoping there's no wall over here we're gonna run into. Oh, there is. There is! Abort! That's not good. There was indeed a wall. It ain't so bad, actually. We can salvage this, I promise. Bear with me. Hopefully the dungeon is just around the corner. No pressure. I swear I'm optimistic. Yeah, we got ourselves stuck in like a pretty big route. Man, it's so weird, like Yunobo pointed out where the dungeon was and then I lost like track. I don't really know how to go to it. Probably if I just go that way. This wing's gonna break out on me though, because wings really don't have a long lifespan, unfortunately. Can we even fly off of this? Okay, come on. Let's rotate this. Oh, that ain't gonna do it. That ain't as smooth as what I wanted. Because I was kind of hoping that I can just use recall, which is what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna just use recall and just control it right away as recall happens. Oh, no. No. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, I should have stayed on the recall thing. Yeah, all I wanted was, let's see. Oh my god, it's so clunky sometimes. Okay, I just wanted to do this. And do that. And do this. And do that. Okay, so yeah. And hop onto it.
I can do it!
And there we go. Now, this sadly isn't working.
Here I go!
Come on. It's too steep.
Goro!
So we're gonna have to play it real dangerous now. I'm wasting so much time on this wing, it's crazy. Okay. Let's leave it here for a long while. And then you... Oh, no. I messed up again. Leave it here for like 5 seconds. And then we bring it out in the open. And we'll have to do this again. Oh, I almost fell off there. Oh. All right.
I can do it!
So this better work. This better work.
Goro!
There we go.
Here
There
I
we
go!
go. We did something, and it's kind of half okay. Yeah, I see the light route now. I guess we were kind of on the good path with our vehicle. We should have just continued. For some reason, it seems very hard to climb in height right now. I don't know if that's Yunobo making it harder or
I
what,
can do it!
but why can't I climb? Usually this thing climbs much better. Okay, well, it's about to die out on us anyways. So we're just gonna have to climb. We know where the route is at least now. We weren't totally lost or anything. We just gave up too early because we can't see much. Unfortunately. So there's actually 2 routes that are pretty close by. Actually, there's a lot of routes that are very close to each other. Oh man, yeah, there's a lot of routes in this area. Compared to when I was checking out stuff in, like, the Hebra region. There's, like, almost nothing in the Hebra region. And then there's one over there. Do we have this one mapped already? No, we don't. And yeah, I mean, okay, we'll still go for the main one though. It's actually, yeah, it's right here. We're pretty much at the route. Just like we wanted, but we got lost a little bit. Traveler's Sword, okay. Get rid of. Oh, is the stream doing okay? I just got like a OBS notification that the stream was doing bad. One sec. And I don't think there's anything I really want to get rid of right now. How's the stream doing? Are we still here? I think we just lost internet for like a little second. Looks like we're doing all right. I think. I don't know what that OBS notification was about. I'm gonna assume we're still good, Matt. All right. Yeah, I don't know if we have that. Like, I could get rid of this, I guess, but then I wouldn't have an axe. Extra durable. Maybe we'll get rid of this. It'll just burn up instantly. Oh, this is super durable. I love me some good durability. We'll just get all the pose over here. And may as well get the root. But as I said, I can make a good sword out of this by using yet again one of these. Now we've got a short sword with 23 and super durability. That's what I want to see. Yeah, still good. Okay. I don't know what that OBS thing was about. I don't think I've ever seen a pop-up from OBS. So we got ourselves a light root. Never thought I'd say we'd get a light root on the way to a dungeon, but honestly, why not? Why not have a dungeon in the depths? It makes sense thematically for what it is, and it makes good use of the depths in that sense. Yeah, and this mapped a much bigger chunk, or at least that's kind of what it feels like. So how far away are we from the dungeon now? Because I really wasn't expecting a whole part of this game to just straight up be like a regular, like chill in the depths, regular kind of gameplay type of thing. We've got like a Coliseum type thing here. Come on, Yunobo. Come back. Okay. Yeah, I want you to destroy these things. Just for fun. Get all these pose. And yeah, we get a lot of hydrants. I don't really think that destroying any of them is particularly important. But there we go. We are seeing the fire temple. Is that, what is that? That's just rock. I thought it was like maybe smoke coming out of it, but nope. And we've got some mysterious thing over there as well of potential interest. I'm gonna mark that. I see some enemies are in here though. Yeah, that's the danger when you turn around and your companion abilities just get triggered. They should have found like a dedicated button for that, or, you know, something better. But alas, they did not. Yeah, so it looks like the temple stairs just kind of start there. And that ain't too bad. Anything else of interest here? I mean, there's a light route over there, as I said. How far away is it? I mean, it ain't too bad, but we probably shouldn't go there just yet. See, that's, I guess, the entrance to the temple, and it's just broken now. We've got these enemies here with some zonite and some cool stuff like that. Some extra Poe souls over there, a lot of them actually. I think these ones that glow kind of green they give you like 5 or 10 or something. So that's kind of how it works. But yeah. Anyways, with that said, I think we're gonna leave it here. Unless it's like a particularly bad spot. Let's open the adventure log. What does it say? Yeah, so we've got this area. And yeah, okay. So I think we just gotta walk into the dungeon. We just got this light route, so it's a good fast travel point for me, who will probably play other stuff in the meantime. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna leave it here before we get to that point of no return, because as I said, I can't like just play for ages. This dungeon will surely take like another hour, and then there might be story stuff afterwards as well. And as I said, I'm assuming when we walk there, we'll be at the point of no return where the dungeon starts. And we seem close enough that next time we'll just walk over there, and in the like first 10 minutes of the stream, we'll be at the dungeon. So that should be very exciting. Hopefully I'm trying to split up these streams a little better than when I did with the first dungeon in Rito Village, and then we just went on for ages and ages and ages, and it was kind of crazy. So anyways, yes, it's exciting. We're finally at the second dungeon. Only, 100 hours into the game makes it to the second dungeon. Yeah, that's me, but I've just, what can I say? I love exploring Hyrule, and I was gonna say doing the side quests. Doing the side quests, like, you never really get good stuff out of it, nor story stuff, like, for basic side quests. So it's really just, like, a means to an end, a motivation to explore the world more. But yeah, what can I say? So next time, the Fire Temple will be waiting for us, and I'm just glad to be back with Yunobo. And we'll hopefully settle the thing with the marbled rock roasts in Goron City. I mean, I'm glad that Yunobo kind of snapped out of it. And it's also been really mysterious seeing Zelda actually here, like in person. We saw Zelda. I could be mistaken, but I think this is the first time that Link sees Zelda in this sort of weird, I guess, spirit form since her apparition at the castle at the very start of the game. So that's exciting. Other than that, we've heard like rumors from people at stables saying they had seen Zelda up to weird shenanigans and stuff. But now we're actually seeing it in person, with even like, Moldagia. I forget what it was even called, up there at the top of Death Mountain. And yeah, so Zelda's up to something. We don't know what. We also got a cool memory at the start with the dragon tears, and talking about how they just enhance powers that people already have, and potentially needing to turn into a dragon to go back to the present. So we don't know. Did Zelda do something weird? Is that why she completely lost herself, or is it something more sinister out of her control? I don't know. But we'll have to find out, I guess, in the next stream. Because last time we got some good story developments at the end of the dungeon. It was like the sages calling on Tulin. Looks like the sages are calling on Yunobo this time. And so I'm excited to finally unravel this story after more than a year that this game came out, and I still don't know what's up with the story. So should be exciting. So anyways, thanks for joining me here today. Have a great rest of your weekend. I say that, but depending on my schedule, since we're like really in the mood for this second dungeon, I might stream tomorrow. We'll have to see how it goes, but I might be back tomorrow with the Fire Temple. And if not, most likely next weekend. So stay tuned to Discord or Twitter for information on that, I suppose. So yeah, have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for coming by, Matt. Always a pleasure. We had Mac Spaghetti in chat as well, and we had Beacott and Filthy. So thank you all for coming by. It's been a pleasure, and yeah, I'm excited to see where the story goes from there on. So I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.